Alright, hello and welcome to episode 65 of Chaos Entropy. Today's date is the 26th of February, 2/26/25, and let's get right into it.
Vlad, you want to start with your, thing?
I'll bring this up now. So I'm currently driving home while we do this podcast, but I will be streaming a little bit of Balatro, and I might have to end up explaining a little bit of Balatro to the other guys while we do the podcast when I get home. But I was playing the game recently after not touching Steam for quite a while, and I didn't hear much news about this, but I feel like it is kind of at least worth talking about. But apparently Steam just whenever you boot up any Steam game, you can you know when you do the Steam tab or like it's like Shift tab and it opens up the whole like Steam overlay.
Yeah, the overlay. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess like in Steam's Bootstrapper, I'll call it, or like launcher or client or whatever. It lets you record any game launched through the launcher in like just through Steam, and you could have it be like it'll always be recording in the background, and then you could just pick out a moment after you close the game. You could have it be just like a shift tab, like something that you can start recording and stop recording whenever. And I just thought that was something really cool and interesting and worth talking about, especially because I feel like
It's not mentioned ever. It's not mentioned.
Yeah, I literally saw no one talk about it. I didn't hear it on Reddit, I didn't hear it on YouTube, I didn't hear a splash of this news anywhere.
Oh, so it's a built-in?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Now I can't talk to the quality like obviously we have our freebies and they are great, like our OBS and Streamlabs.
You said it was a shift tab option, right?
It's like that. I don't know the exact button prompt. It just
There it is. Game recording. Yeah.
There it is. Yeah. It gives you the it'll explain it at some point.
Interesting. That's crazy. I didn't even know. I mean, I knew about it, but beyond knowing, I've never even touched it.
I never even knew about it. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's one of like the 12 options in your shift tab menu. It's like.
Wait, so you can just
game record, right? Yeah, it was just game capture.
Does it capture?
But I feel like that's a new thing because that definitely has not always been there.
Yeah, it's definitely a new thing.
I just don't know how new though. I just don't know.
I feel like it had to be, in my opinion, it had to be over the past few months.
I can look it up while we're talking.
Look it up, but I at least that's my thought because, like I said, I've heard no one talk about this ever.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's kind of just weird.
Is it?
Weird that I haven't heard anyone mention it, and I also, since I don't know the quality, why are people either not using it, or if they are using it, not talking about it?
Is it lightweight, you think?
Let's see.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I've never used it.
I'm looking at.
I think it would be pretty cool if. Yeah.
I think this happened last year, like 6 months ago, maybe.
Oh.
So that's relatively.
So
you can record, replay, clip, share.
So you can kind of do it like how you can on like PlayStation, how like you can just hit the record button and like it records the path.
Yeah.
However long.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
pretty much that exact same feature, but for Steam.
The Steam timeline appears whenever when you're actively recording. Timeline enhanced games generate event markers as relevant game events happen. Steam achievements and
Damn, it
screenshots
knows?
automatically create markers. Yeah.
It
Player
knows?
added markers.
Oh,
You can
fuck.
drop markers as reference points. Game added markers.
So
Game
so
mode
is-
indicators.
so my takeaway from that little bit that you just read is like you know how like some games have like controller enabled and it's like full controller support, or if it's like partial,
Yeah.
you might have to do a little bit on your side, or maybe you might just have to fuck around in the game settings or do a little this or that. It seems to me like with the recording thing that some games might just have like if like Zach said, if you pop an achievement for that game,
It'll timeline marker.
it'll highlight that part, or like I guess for some games maybe like
The
if
cool-
you-
Oh, sorry. I was gonna bring up. Where was it? The coolest part is the game mode indicator. It'll know like if you're in the menu lobby or playing on the timeline.
Huh.
That's pretty crazy.
that is interesting.
That must be some like AI tool. That must be.
Yeah, you think it might analyze it? Oh.
I've never seen that. It's a event timeline thing. So you can go back and see specific parts to clip out.
Yeah, it's either that or... Yeah, it probably is that.
Yeah, because on PlayStation, when you utilize this feature, especially more specifically on the PS5, since they have the better like recording software and whatnot.
How is it on there? Never.
When you press and you want to save anything that was being recorded in the background, you can't actually preview how much or what it is that it recorded. So that's something really interesting from Steam, that like the ability to just preview whatever background footage.
Yeah.
It'll highlight and tell you certain moments in your clips, like in your background footage.
Yep. Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool, and definitely sounds like something I at least am definitely gonna try out. I feel like anyone who's interested, maybe not even in content creation, but just like saving insane moments from games or any type of content creation like that, you know, like
Yeah.
it's just that's game changer right there. It could be game changer right there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I've never hear anyone talk about, so maybe it isn't. Who knows?
I mean, maybe it isn't, but
I think it based on what it like. If you go on the Steam page on it, it's pretty. There's a lot to it. It's not just recording, which is crazy.
it sounds cool as fuck.
They could have also made it because of what's it called?
Bro, you're telling me I could have just hit the Steam overlay and I could have clipped some shit?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's probably towards not just like PC Steam, but like what's it called? The
Like Steam Deck?
Yeah.
Steam Deck.
I mean, they do build a lot of things around that as well lately.
But the only thing I have to mention with the Steam Deck is, because you're like, it's more of a PC thing. While the Steam Deck is a handheld, it is also realistically more just a handheld PC.
True. I just meant the main function is SteamOS, which is meant to be like a console-like experience. But you can make it a PC, of course. I was looking into those things for a while there, the Asus one, the ROG, and the Steam one. Because the Steam one runs on Linux, and then everything else runs on Windows. But,
yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy that you could buy a handheld computer, but
like,
then prices though.
It's actually not the worst pricing. Because a lot of the times they're on sale, or you can find them in a lot of different places.
Yeah, I don't know, I think, I mean, you could definitely play, like, I've seen people play, like, stuff like Cyberpunk, but my only problem is, like, what's it called, like, the heating.
Yeah,
especially on a device
and
like that.
also, I mean, I don't know on terms of performance, but I can't imagine that it's like. I mean, of course, I say performance, but I'm wondering like realistically what people would want to play on their Steam Deck like on the go.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like playing Cyberpunk on the go sounds excellent, but also that's a really performant game.
I see people
Yeah,
playing like
I've seen them play.
zombies on the go. I see.
Uh,
That looks fun. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk footage on Steam OS, or I mean Steam Deck. It's pretty interesting. I'm surprised it can run okay. Like, it's like 30, 40 frames, but with that screen resolution, it's actually not that bad. Like, if you come from like, you know,
Actually, I hear
PC.
people play like what's it called, like the Zelda games, like the new
Oh,
ones
do
on the
they?
Switch. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but that's because they hit that emulator.
Oh,
Yeah, but there's like shit now that are like you can like transfer your saves immediately.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna look into that after this podcast, the recording at least, the recording.
Bro, I could have just hit shift tab and fucking.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, you know, before you get like, I could have just hit Shift Tab.
Well,
I
we
feel
don't
like,
know the experience yet.
yeah, I feel like if anything for the three of us, and this is why I had to make this topic number one when I found out.
Yeah.
Especially for us to be, because we do a lot of this shit. Like I know I haven't on my end done much shit in a while. But like this is stuff that we do really often. Weirdly enough.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is something I need to bring it up to y'all like ASAP Rocky like.
Bro, yeah, like. Man, I really could have just hit shift tab. God damn it.
Like I said, we still gotta test that quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did it right. I didn't click it yet because I'm scared of like, it's like, I forget, it's like 1,000 things you can click in your shift tab. There's just on the bottom menu. You can report AI content. That's an interesting one.
You know, it's weird because Steam. While we're on the topic of Steam, I don't know if you guys have seen much of the news about the way Steam has been moving in the gaming industry recently.
The only thing I've been hearing about Steam is how they're like, they're always doing like pro-consumer stuff.
Yeah, well, it's weird because they've been getting a lot of they've been doing a lot of pro-consumer stuff, but also still doing like bad consumerism, I guess is the word for it.
Oh, what have they been
In what
doing?
way?
Now this sounds bad, but I'm on the road, so I can't exactly look this up. But I know they recently got a little bit of flack for something that they were trying to develop.
Oh, really?
If not develop, it would be like some idea that they had for Steam.
They got, how recent is this?
It came up like a month or so ago. Like it's pretty recent.
Interesting.
I know their reputation recently hasn't. It's been mostly positive. If I were to use the Steam little Steam rating, it's been mostly positive. With some negative reception mixed in there.
That reminded me of Overwatch 2 finally is not mostly negative. On Steam. I mean on, but yeah, Steam, right?
The only thing I remember that was like going on was probably, wait, Alright, here, maybe if we search it up on YouTube, just type in Steam, something comes up.
Steam. It's in the game.
Why Steam's monopoly is actually a good thing.
I've never heard anyone have a positive on a monopoly.
Actually, the only thing I know is with like the Epic Games thing or something. How like what's it called? Like people, specifically developers, were saying how they get a better, there's a better share, to get better shares on Epic Games rather than Steam. But the thing is, everybody uses Steam, so.
Yeah, but I feel like that's an old thing.
Yeah, that is. I don't know. That's the last thing I remember hearing negative about Steam, but that's from my dad's perspective.
Like I said, well, not like I said, but I only saw it in like in passing, really the negative stuff. I've been mostly hearing the positive stuff, but you know, I just found it interesting that, you know, they're at least in the eyes of some people, they're still doing some weird stuff.
Yeah, well, let's see. Maybe it had to do something with SteamOS.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
I just heard like recently they fuck. Something about like anti-cheat. How or was it anti-cheat or like no, if you like your account gets hacked or something, they like go ballistic and they try to like they actually hack it or something.
That's been the funniest meme I've seen. PSN,
Yeah.
sorry. Xbox can't do nothing. Fucking Nintendo, well, sorry. Guess you need to restart. Steam, fucking split kick out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is interesting.
Damn, I can't. Huh. Let's see here. You're kind of cutting out.
I'm losing connection.
Oh shit.
What were you saying?
Oh wait, what's it called? I also heard like now they'll also warn you if an early access game might be abandoned. There's like a.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
There's like a percentage thing or whatever.
I've never heard that. That's an interesting one.
That was my one topic. I don't know if you guys have anything else.
I have two
off the top of my head anyway.
There's more cursed stuff about AC Shadows, but
Oh, we can talk about that if you want.
I feel like I actually do sort of feel sad for this game.
Oh yeah, wait, I heard about this. Yeah, wait, Vlad, did you hear how like
over like hundreds of physical copies of AC Shadows have been like released?
Hundreds?
Yeah. We only know about the a couple online like that have been selling, but the reports are saying like it can be at least hundreds because they've been most likely the way they were getting them is they're just stealing them from like the shipments. The shipments.
People are just straight up stealing them?
Yes. Now I don't know why you would, unless you're just like remember this happened with No Man's Sky, but it was just one copy.
Oh yeah, like
Except, you know what's funny about that is that guy made a review of No Man's Sky before it came out, and he was actually positive about the game at the time. He was actually positive. Like this guy had an early copy, but his I don't think he stole. He had an early review copy that he put on YouTube.
Oh, I heard about that guy.
They didn't send out review copies for him.
No, not at all. This time they stole it. Like, and they're selling it like for a crazy amount of money. They're selling.
Wait, there
I mean,
wasn't.
They did not send that guy. They didn't send any review copies for No Man's Sky. No review copies.
oh, then I
no,
guess
no.
it's all it then. No, I
I
thought
heard about I
it was
heard
just
like
one copy. That's why I didn't know. It was just
yeah. I heard for AC Shadows, like I think
it's multiple.
one
It's
guy or like or maybe multiple, but someone got a review copy and they just said like screw it, and then they started selling it for like hundreds of dollars or something.
I mean,
on,
also I saw that the game as well might be fully leaked if that's the case, but I haven't seen anything.
yeah, I haven't seen. I've been trying to search up leaks, but I haven't seen.
I guess
any,
people don't even care about the game. They just want to sell it. They just
shit.
that says a lot. I can't even find the leaks. It's more about selling it off. Also, what was it? Ubisoft actually mentioned about this early stuff. I was surprised, like, they quickly, like, brought up the fact that this was happening.
Yeah, what
And
they
they were like, just don't spoil anything. Be a good person or something. They're like, we're aware of the issue that people spoil. I'm like, that's different than the idea that people are literally just stealing from you.
That's crazy.
It's one thing to spoil, it's another that people just take their, like so many copies.
That's just crazy.
I mean, it's one after another for this game, you know what I mean? Like, they are cursed. Like, there's no, sense of just... Also, did you hear, there was more, things about, you know how in AC Shadows you can, like, destroy shrines and stuff?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of a stupid.
It was brought up again, like, supposedly these Japanese, like, I don't even know who they were, but, like, important people regarding, like, that type of stuff, like, were bringing it up, and I'm like, but most people who understand playing Assassin's Creed knows that, like, there's a lot of games that have, like, historical meaning where you break stuff. It's work of fiction, you break stuff all the time.
It's not even like, you break it on purpose, it's like just items that are...
Yeah,
also, it's just a physics engine thing.
Also, it's up to you if you want to break it. It's up to you.
Yeah, I don't think that was like a...
It's not a game goal. It's not a mission. It's not a mission.
Yeah, that's kind of a stupid thing.
but people are making it bigger because they've never played freaking Assassin's Creed, I guess. Like, there's many Assassin's Creed.
That's in any game. That's in any game. Like, you can just walk in. It's just items inside a physics engine.
Yeah, the environment destroyable, But somehow, because it's Japanese...
It has nothing to do with the fact that, like, they've never played a game, though.
It must be, because there's nothing different about this compared to the others. There's nothing.
I think he's got a point. I mean, at this point, like, you probably haven't played a game if you don't just walk in, because, like, I get it, but, like, at the same time, it's like...
That's just...
It's like complaining about,
That's a fake complaint.
Almost like complaining how, like, in like, Skyrim, how you just walk into people's houses, and then you can literally just drag stuff around.
Oh, I can't believe they let you do that. I can't believe
Well, no, like, don't get me wrong. I understand, like, how stupid it is. I don't think it's more of them, like, I just don't think they understand, like, that because, like, most times these arts of work are made, even in movies, like, it doesn't, like, the significance of whatever X thing is doesn't really matter to whoever's making the art unless they specifically wanted to care about it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, unless the focus of the art is around the significance of those shrines, there's not really going to be a purpose of anyone being like, oh, it's this shrine. Other than the fact that it's like, oh, I can go here in-game, and that's about it.
Yeah, I think it was just a bit... I guess they were. I think they were just trying to find something else to also throw. I think they were trying to find more gasoline. To.
It's also the people who are talking about it, like the Japanese like officials or someone in Japan. I don't think they have any clue, like, about the game specifically, more so than just hearing that you're allowed to break shrine.
Like
That's all they hear. From my understanding, like, I don't think they realize, like, it's not like
probably
the
heard
objective
like.
is not to destroy and dismantle Japanese, like,
I
culture.
mean, it's not even that. It's just like it kind of sounds like the what's it called? You guys know I don't know if we can. You guys remember what's her face? Anita Sarkeesian?
That sounds familiar, yeah.
Vlad, do you remember Anita Sarkeesian?
It sounds familiar, but
Alright, so she was like one of those, it was like during like the, what's it called, the Gamergate days. She's like one of those feminists that were like, what's it called, like, you know, women are being like, sexualized too much.
Oh, wait, is she the, this game pushes the male agenda? Is she that lady?
No, she's not that lady, but she's with that crowd.
Okay.
This is why I hate video games. It pushes the male. It was yeah. No, but she was like one of the things she complained about was in Hitman Absolution how like it was like her point was like you do violence against women, and as an example she used Hitman Absolution, and then it was like a mission where you go into like a strip club. Now in Hitman you're not supposed to kill everyone. You're supposed to kill a specific person, and you're supposed to do it subtly. But
yeah, you're a hitman.
But in the what's it called? In the example she used, she literally pulls a Tommy gun out or something and just starts shooting and mowing down the strip club. She kills all the strippers.
That's a you problem.
And then she was like, "See, this is the problem. You're committing violence against women. This is the point of the video games."
That's funny.
Honestly, I think I could summarize that complaint and this one in one fell meme. My brother in Christ, you made the sandwich.
Yeah, like I mean, you made the context. You're doing it. You know.
Like my brother in Christ, you shot up the club.
Yeah, like all they did was
The hitman did not shoot up the club. You shot up the club.
Yeah, like yeah.
The hitman was there just to kill this one random jerk off.
Yeah, the objective wasn't to kill everybody in the club. You did that. But yeah, I don't know. I just find it. I think there's a lot of problems with the game. I think there's a lot of things wrong with the game, but I feel like something like that is just a bit too. Well, just a bit too stupid in my opinion. I understand it if it would be probably different if I don't know if they made it so like the objective is you have to like desecrate the shrine or something. I mean in that context I can.
Now, and I'd like to build off that exact sentence because I have a counter argument that works exactly with this. And weirdly enough, it's the exact same game that everyone is comparing AC Shadows to. But in Ghost of Tsushima, whenever you visit a shrine, you could fuck around with the physics in that, around the shrine. However, for actually interacting with the shrine, you are rewarded.
Yeah.
I think AC Shadows, it gives you an option to like pray there as well. I think I saw that.
Oh,
but people are like, but you can destroy. I mean, no, like the intent is like when you go to a shrine, you can pray there, and then you walk off. You can also destroy it because you can break anything in the game, like most of the AC games.
Yeah, I mean it sounds.
But they don't mention that part when they're talking about destroying shrines.
I think that stuff might have just been more gasoline. They're just trying to find more gasoline.
I only brought it up because it was brought up again though for the game, and I'm like, oh my god, this is not the right thing to be talking about.
Honestly, there is no right thing. Honestly, in my opinion, no one should be talking about the game.
I feel like this game, yeah, like people are only talking about it because like it's such a miss.
I'm surprised
Yeah,
people are talking about Assassin's
people
Creed.
are only talking about AC Shadows because the only thing AC Shadows finally represents is like I might be early to call it, but it really is like the last nail in the coffin for
Oh,
Ubisoft.
definitely. I think it definitely is. Like,
That reminds me of there's a couple game studios that just shut down recently.
oh yeah, you're right.
Monolith, a lot of things under WB Games shut down.
Wait, Monolith?
Including, yeah,
Monolith.
Oh
yeah.
man.
So I guess that Nemesis system will never return.
Yeah.
Because I think WB owns that, so.
Yeah.
WB does own that, but that doesn't mean that it won't return. It just means
Well, we haven't
now,
seen it in a long time.
I know, but what that just means is now Warner Brother owns the entirety idea of the Nemesis system.
Which, Warner Bros. Not have the best track record of games. So.
They just shut down the Wonder Woman game.
Yeah, because Monolith, I think we're behind that, yeah.
Yeah, Monolith made Fear.
So, I actually feel a little pissed off, so like, Wonder Woman gets a shaft in every medium.
Yeah, I think that's just you.
Oh, okay, well, I'm
Just
looking into it.
Just you and,
that second movie regressed her. That second movie.
fake feminists like Wonder Woman.
I actually like the
Rifters.
character.
Yeah.
I also like the character Grifter. I also like the character.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Like
It was another studio too, but it was under WB. But I don't know if they had any games recently.
I don't know. Like let's see. When was the last game that Warner Brothers actually put out though? Like
Suicide Squad, I guess.
Oh,
technically they pumped.
Damn.
That is their
Yeah, I don't know. Like
before that was
all these games kind of suck now, bro. I know we've said it. Oh man, this is gonna turn into another dark age of gaming episode.
Well, if you don't want it to, we can switch.
No, it's fine. We can just go. We can keep going.
Oh, because I had another topic beforehand.
Oh, okay.
It was a quick one, but I told Brian this last night. But I don't know if you heard, Vlad, about Kathleen Kennedy. How she is resigning this year, or at least stepping down.
The Horde do this time.
I don't know when.
Wait, what?
She's stepping down. After her 10+ year tenure. Like the community is in a crazy uproar just because they're like, whoa, like what does this mean then going forward? Is it just hopefully not one of her underlings is gonna take charge?
I feel like it is though.
Probably. It's weird because to say everything under her is bad.
And then he's been looking comic.
Wait, Vlad, you're kind of cutting out.
I know, low connection.
Well, we're just saying this, you know.
Wait, who you saying?
I didn't say the name. I just said we all know who the keys need to go to.
Oh. Okay. I know what I know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna.
I don't think so.
This is a hot take. I don't know. I don't really know if it should go to him now too.
We're all talking about the same person, right?
What, Dave Filoni?
Yes. I don't know any other guys that are up there. Isn't he already in charge of like the creative side of things right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically like her job, except he doesn't run any business stuff.
But I don't know. I mean, like,
I don't think his ideas are the worst. They're a lot better than. Well, actually, I don't know what Kathleen's ideas were. I'm just assuming whatever Star Wars, the direction it went was automatically her. So I don't know.
I don't know. I think.
Well, we had Mandalorian though. At least the first 2 seasons was technically under her, but
that was like, what's it called? What's his name? Dave.
Yeah, it was technically Favreau and Filoni. But I mean, she let that.
I'm gonna be real though. Like I like the first season. The first 2 seasons were good, but then like after that, they really just dropped the ball, in my opinion.
But I don't know if that could just be more of the Filoni / Favreau stuff because they're the ones really driving the ship of that show.
That's the thing.
Like, she's overseeing it, but like I don't know how that works to that extent. Like we could blame everything on her, but when it comes to actual like for instance, Acolyte, I'm assuming like she greenlit that immediately, but
that's the thing, because like I don't know, like apparently even what's it called? I heard Dave Filoni had some help doing the Acolyte.
I heard the opposite, but if that's true, I was under the impression that like that was a totally separate team. But that has nothing to do with him.
But didn't she? What's it called? He like gave him some.
He is in charge of,
right? He wasn't in charge of Acolyte, but he was giving them some.
Maybe because he is in charge of creative, so he probably did give some. Like they could have asked him stuff, but who knows if what they asked was implemented based on what we watched.
Yeah, but I mean like. Okay, even if we take out Acolyte, like, okay, I get he's a better choice than whatever direction they were going with. Like, I think he'll do a better job if it was him. He'll do a better job.
But is he actually the guy?
But is he the guy? I don't know. I mean,
at this point,
he's got some misses too.
Yeah. Well, remember, Book of Boba Fett was actually a Favreau thing.
I don't know what happened with.
Yeah, because Book of Boba Fett was Jon Favreau's. That was his show.
Well, I feel like they might have.
I feel sad because I don't know why the show.
I think they did it because what's it called? I think someone was meddling with it.
It felt like because there's parts of that show I like, but it was drawn out and like not a lot happened.
I think it was what's it called? It was like. I think they saw how like popular Mandalorian got, so then they start meddling with it to try to make it tie in more with Mandalorian.
Yeah, I mean, after all, his story connects to that show.
But it shouldn't, though. I feel like it shouldn't. It should have been a standalone thing.
Most people's favorite episode was the Mandalorian episode of Book of Boba Fett.
But like even I don't know.
It says a lot. Oh no. Like as of right now. There is a Ahsoka season 2, either in the making or will happen, and then there's the big one is the movie, the what's it called, like the Mando and the baby Grogu. They're making that movie still.
I don't like Grogu anymore. I don't like the Mandalorian or Grogu anymore. I feel like
I never saw season 3, so
I saw season 3, but then like was it season 3? There's only 3. Are there 3 or 4 seasons?
There's only 3 seasons.
I watched it after like wait a minute. So what was the show where?
What? What show are you thinking of?
No, I'm just getting everything mixed up now.
Well, oh.
I don't know. I just know after what's his face? After after Luke Skywalker showed up.
That was the end of season 2.
Okay, yeah. So then season 2. I know after season 2, it kind of just went downhill.
Yeah. I really did like season 2. That was a good season.
It was supposed to like end there, or like it was supposed to go in a different direction. But then,
yeah, I was willing for it to end.
Baby Grogu got so fucking popular that they had to. Someone was meddling. Someone was meddling.
The Mandalorian, like the IP itself, got very popular. Wait, did you have a problem with Mandalorian or the Grogu aspect?
What do you mean?
Like Would you be fine with more seasons of Mandalorian, like his character going forward, or was it like
I
about the
was,
Grogu stuff?
I was fine as long as it was like, it was literally, here's my thing with The Mandalorian,
What
alright?
season 1 was meant
If
to
it
be?
was
Wait,
season, what?
Wait, I think I can summarize, because it sounds like you and I feel similar, so I think I might be able to at least lead Zach to understand a little better. But if it's anything like me, from my understanding, post season 2, where I feel like Mandalorian had truly peaked, it felt like Grogu had taken on a life way more of its own than Mandalorian ever did.
Yeah.
To the point where it felt almost as if they made the entirety of season 3 centered solely around, like, instead of it being like Din Djarin found, the last remnant of Yoda's race, and it turns out he can use the Force, and
Yeah.
this
It should
really
have just
sick
been an
story.
adventure. It should have just been an
Yeah.
adventure
Yeah,
in The Mandalorian.
this sick story that they were setting up, it then like became solely about Grogu and like
It was
his
so
bigger.
yeah, it was just
Well,
centered
it-
on Grogu after that.
What was, is that season 3? Never watched
it became like all about Grogu and like him and like his place in the Star Wars universe and like what does it mean and this, that, and the other. And like, frankly, while people were curious,
It wasn't the main thing.
that wasn't the main reason why we came.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's a cool side story, but like,
And
I want.
I definitely agree. Post season 2, that the entirety of season 3, someone meddled.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. It felt like someone meddled it to the point where like it was just becoming a show that wasn't like about the Mandalorian. It was literally about everyone else but the Mandalorian himself. It started being about like Bo-Katan or like, literally every single other character except for Din Djarin. And
man.
cause like what's it called? Like even the story, like the Darksaber storyline, literally got nowhere.
I hate to say it. I hate to say it because, and this is going to bring up a personal so defend him, bro.
Yeah, they really did find him. I don't know why they brought up the Darksaber at all now, just to... Yeah, like...
They fit him. They set him up as the next Mandalore, only to defend him.
Yeah.
Why did this switch out? Because I don't know what happened in season 3.
Okay, so I watched like some of it, and then I literally just stripped it off and never watched it again. But basically, to give it up, he never wanted it, but I thought they were going down the route of like the reluctant leader or like, the reluctant hero or whatever.
Yeah.
But no.
Learn from your Grogu.
But literally, what's it called? He like...
Which literally is his perfect part, but...
Yeah.
You're cutting out a little.
Did you get disconnected?
No,
okay. But yeah, like so what happened was like
I'm losing connection though.
Yeah, so
it's alright.
What happened was what's it called? There was a point where he has to go into the mines of Mandalore, right, or whatever, and so he can be redeemed because he showed his face.
Yeah.
So when he goes there, there's like this droid or something that like defeats him. Like it captures him. He goes with like Bo, I think. Oh no, what's it called? He gets defeated by the droid, so that he tells Grogu to go and get Bo-Katan to help him. So he's like at this point captured by the droid. And so Bo-Katan comes over and flies over to Mandalore and goes to save him. And then they use that as the reason that's the reason why the Darksaber's hers.
Oh, okay.
So they go back and eventually, down the line, as the plot advances, there's a point where they're like, oh, we only follow the guy who, the person who holds the Darksaber, and you don't have it. And then, Din is like, well, actually, I got beaten by this droid in the mines of Mandalore. And then she beat up the droid, so actually, it's hers. And then, yeah, it literally it became hers. But that eventually, it got destroyed.
Damn.
It literally just got destroyed. And then, I just don't like it, bro, okay? I think it's stupid as hell.
Maybe I should just watch Bad Batch. Yes.
I still haven't even watched Bad Batch.
Because at least that can't be bad.
I heard it's just disappointing. Here's the problem.
Yeah.
I know I should be taking what I can, but at this point, everything is just disappointing to me, okay? I'm just disappointed.
I thought at least the animation side, can be redeemable.
I think Bad Batch isn't bad. I think
it's just not what it can be.
What it could have been.
I don't even know if I wanted a Bad Batch. I mean, it looked interesting at the end of Clone Wars, those characters, but beyond that, I was like, eh.
The worst part about really the Darksaber thing is the Darksaber was at least in my opinion, it was the last little bit of canon pre-Disney Star Wars left.
Yeah.
And they literally destroyed it.
They did it on purpose, bro. They say, oh, see this thing you like so much? Fuck you.
At the same time, they do add, Dave Filoni's always adding, Star Wars, oh my god, what do you call all the books that aren't,
the extended universe stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, like how in the Acolyte? No!
Or,
no!
Black Chrysanthemum, whatever his name is, the Wookiee in Book of Boba Fett.
I don't remember anything from Book of Boba Fett.
There was a Black Wookiee that came from the EU stuff.
Yeah, but I mean... Oh, and then they tried to do what's it called? The Mandalorian could be referred to anyone. Anyone could be the Mandalorian. This show could be about anybody. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh yeah, I guess they...
But did you remember when they were pulling that? They were like, oh, the Mandalorian? This show could be, it could be about any Mandalorian. It could be...
But no.
We know for a fact
that
wasn't. Yeah.
No, I want to make money on a new character.
I don't know what the hell they were doing. I literally just don't know what the hell they were doing. They
No one did. No one did.
They literally went away from the Mandalorian. The thing that was so cool about the Mandalorian was, it was literally I just don't even know how to describe it. It's it was supposed to be a show that just followed a really cool character, and the impression I got was they literally just go on various adventures.
Yeah.
But it was always over time it would develop, because you see the development, the development is cool stuff too, right? He gets a new set of armor. Every time he gets something new, you're excited because he's gonna be using it, right? That's why everyone was yo, he's got the Darksaber, he's gonna be using it. Or when he got the full Beskar armor. Oh, yeah. It's the development, it's something pretty cool. And then they completely went into a completely different direction with the show.
They definitely did.
I fucking hate everything they did with it.
I will say the one thing of all Star Wars so far I really did enjoy, it was still the Ahsoka show, but even then people still didn't like it. But for me, I was like, it was a good show. I was like, I had fun.
I actually liked the Ahsoka show. I thought
the ending was a little
I thought out of the stuff
lackluster.
that I agree. But not lackluster. Instead, I think the word that you're looking for is anticlimactic.
Oh yeah, that's a better word.
Yeah,
I was like,
Because
why add Thrawn for him to
that's the exact problem.
Because they
It's
want a
one of the-
season 2. Because they want.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's like, let's think about how, like, the scale of Thrawn's threat, because, like,
Yeah, he's
that's not a
threatening.
problem. That's not just a problem. Just Ahsoka and
That's the whole world. That's the whole.
yeah, that's something that like you need the entire Republic to be like,
But
yo,
no, it's all good. It's all good.
just one Ahsoka Tano, one Jedi who won't even pick up his lightsaber, and one Force-sensitive user who's still learning how to use a damn lightsaber.
yeah, and weren't they like teasing him a lot?
Yes, they were.
Yeah, and then
Don't
they
get me
barely used
wrong.
him.
He's pretty cool in the show, but I wish the actual plot of it was better.
I was hoping to see the fucking Urza that we got.
Ezra?
Ezra, yeah.
I was
this
like,
fairy tale?
I heard.
Yeah, I was like, this Ezra is very different. I was like, I mean, I get what they were sort of, but
Thank you. Oh wait.
wait, Brian, did you ever watch
Yeah.
Rebels?
Yeah, I watched Rebels.
Did you enjoy Rebels? I mean, besides, I didn't really like the art style, but
Yeah,
I like the story though.
I think towards the end, yeah, it got pretty good. I like Rebels.
It got very lore heavy by the end, which I was
Yeah.
happy about.
But like,
I love the show out of nowhere. For like, it was more kiddie at first, but then out of nowhere, I was like, God damn, there's just lore dropping everything just throughout the.
I don't know.
I also don't really care for Ezra as a character. He's not my favorite.
I
Like,
could
I like
be
him in Rebels,
completely, I could be completely wrong, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like they're making everybody a fucking Jedi or something now.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Maybe you guys, maybe it makes sense because I haven't seen the show, but I really just find it. I don't know. I feel like they're literally just making anybody a damn Jedi.
Well, they were planning on, or I don't remember the end of. So the end of Rebels, like.
No, she at the end it was like she had the hints that she was force
Gonna
sensitive.
be. Oh, okay, got it.
They did. The only thing I remember
Yeah.
was like she was trained with the dark saber because like she was gonna give it, but then she gave it. She gave it to Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
I also
I
love
don't
that
remember.
the show.
When did they hit that?
I feel like it was towards the end, like when they added in like Vader. It was like last season.
It must have been the last.
Because I watched it like twice at this point, but I don't. I mean, I
Because
remember when they
when
were
you
trying to go
watched-
look for Ezra, but I don't remember.
Thank you.
Yeah, because the show is like based like quite literally. Well, not right after, but it was not that long after the show ended. Which I was surprised about. Like they had the mural. Like remember the mural of the whole gang at the end of Rebels, like in that the one she was looking at, and then Ahsoka was like right behind her in a cloak. I was like, oh my god, they added that. I was like, oh my, oh my god. I just love seeing Ahsoka though. I mean, I do feel like so far live action's not. I mean, I like her actually more in her own show than in the episodes she shows up in like Mando and stuff.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I feel like they gave. Well, I feel like that's just because like
She had more time to develop.
Yeah, she had way more time to actually like act as the character, you know.
Yeah.
Where in that one episode they were like, you have to act this way because of this, that, the
Yeah,
other.
I was thinking that episode plus well, she had 2 episodes before her show, I think. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, she did. One in season 1, I think. No, well, both of them I think might be. I thought it was like 1 in season 1, 1 in season 2, but it might be both in season 2, or 1 in season 2 and 1 in season 3, something like that.
Or is that other one in Book of Boba Fett?
No, you might be right. I think it's Book of Boba.
It was that Mandalorian episode, I think. Yeah, it was that Mando episode, because that's how he got Grogu back by season 3. That's how he got.
Huh.
Yeah, it was yeah, because Luke showed up. or fake Luke, as I call it, because it's not Mark Hamill. I did actually like that episode because they have the music playing. I was like, oh, that's amazing. I was like, oh. And the mannerisms and everything of the deepfake, I was like, they're getting better, but they're not there yet. I was like, they're getting better.
I don't know, I just, yeah. I feel like...
But that's the one series I'm still gonna give a chance in regards to, like, the one
Mandalorian?
the most... no, the Ahsoka Season 6. I still love I still like the cast, like, the live-action cast, like, isn't the worst. Even if Ezra is played weirdly for what has happened to him.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, I don't know.
Also, it sucks that, that actor sadly, passed away, the, Ray, forget his name. The duo. It was him and the girl in the Ahsoka show.
Oh, yeah. He played as, what's his
Visitors,
face?
or like,
Yeah, the dude with the orange lightsaber.
Yeah. What do they call it? The ones who go from light to dark? Is that Inquisitor? Is that the right word? I don't remember.
He is not a Grey Jedi.
I forgot the term, though. I forget. Well, he's full on... Well...
Apostle?
I don't even know what the term would be.
I forgot what they said it was something.
He's an Inquisitor.
It is, okay.
Oh, he is an Inquisitor?
Yeah. I was trying to remind myself what the term was. Because there's multiple variations of, you know, from light to dark. and their stance.
Wait, he worked under Darth Vader?
He was working directly under the Inquisitors.
Oh.
Yeah, so... Would that be an apostle?
No, I just thought, never mind.
Yeah. It was cool to see the live action, the witches.
Oh, the Dathomir.
Yeah, I was like, damn,
oh
looks
my
sick.
god, my mind completely went blank. I was like, you really like the witches? I thought you were talking about the Acolyte.
Oh my god, I thought you were
No, not the lame witches, the cool Dathomir ones.
Oh,
yeah, the legit ones.
I'm telling you, bro.
Ironically, the main one that you follow, the one that came from Mandalore, or the Mandalorian episode, is she actually even a Dathomir witch, or is she just one of them? Because she's just human looking. I forget her backstory. But it was cool to see the three though. When you walk out, like seeing Thrawn, he walks up to like the witches. It's just, I'm like, wow, they actually did it. I'm like, oh.
Man, Acolyte has done irreversible harm to just everything.
Yeah, to you. When you hear witch, I didn't even think about that. You're like,
I just heard witches. I was like, what?
You gotta be joking.
No, I agree though, because I feel like Acolyte has done just like the show. The show was bad. It wasn't even like I use this term, but like by this point, the series has lost its identity due to everything. But it wasn't even Star Wars really.
But dude, that's the worst part of it. It was like trying to put itself up to like Anakin levels of like importance. Like they were like, you saw what's his face in it too.
Plagueis?
Plagueis.
Do you think that part was added because they asked Dave Filoni? They were like,
well, here's the I know they got input from Dave. Like she was asking him about witches. I remember that.
Yeah, because in her head, she's like, I'm making a whole new branch.
I know Dave Filoni, it might be like, it's a very small, maybe minor thing, but I know,
Yeah.
unfortunately, he did have a thing with the witches.
Yeah, but who knows to what extent? I don't think he created the...
No, but he did give her the idea of the witches.
Yeah. and that woman was like, okay, this is my idea. This is my...
He did give her the idea
These
of the witches.
these gospel witches, these
Wait,
gospel...
Vlad, have you seen it?
Why you there?
I guess it's just, he's probably switching.
No.
But, bro, like, the Acolyte has completely, like, done irreversible harm to just my
You
perception
think
of
that's the
Star
worst
Wars.
show in Star Wars?
That is. Anybody
Whoa.
who says, oh, hey.
Because nothing
Wait,
feels
Vlad, have
as...
you seen the Acolyte?
I said no.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I don't think there's a show that comes close to how that show feels.
I'm telling you right now, it is the worst show.
Like, to me, I know I remember early on, I was like, to me, I thought Obi-Wan was worse. But not because the
What the fuck
writing
is
was
wrong
worse.
with you?
No, because I didn't think the writing was worse. I was just
because it was boring to you?
Yeah, but looking back, I'm like, I guess, but at least boring. I could rewatch it for me.
I mean, to be fair, I really don't know what people were expecting about the story of some deserted Jedi who was stuck on a fucking desert planet.
Yeah, they can't do a lot. They can't.
No, I'm gonna have to disagree. And you know what? To a point, it may or may not be because of John. I used to ask myself that question, but then he literally told me what he did, like what Obi-Wan was supposed to do, how he reconnects with the Force and all this and that, and then adding in with like, you know,
Is that
had
you
Darth,
or is that real?
Yeah, you. There was a lot of things they could have pulled, and then connecting it with the fact that you know you had Darth Vader pursuing him. They just did a terrible fucking job, in my opinion. I just didn't like how they did it at all. He beat. You're telling me Obi-Wan beats Darth Vader? What?
It doesn't help that there's two shows set on the same goddamn planet.
I felt like I just don't even know what they were thinking. It's like they had to know. I don't know. It's like they said to themselves, "Good has to always win." So you know we can't let Obi-Wan or like the good guy come out completely hopeless. So instead, I just don't fucking. It's just shit in my opinion. It couldn't have been. It could have been a lot better, but it just wasn't. And I think it should have been because it was. It's literally one of the most pivotal points, like
it's literally
in Star Wars. Like I feel like it just got mishandled. Like you're telling me Obi-Wan never... Oh man, and now like... Okay. And then like if you see everybody, like again you can like it, but like there's people trying to justify it and it's not adding up. It's just not adding up.
Well, what's their justifications?
I remember like seeing like discussions on it, and then someone was like, "Obi-Wan, this is why Anakin will never win against Obi-Wan," and then like it's like they were like trying to make shit deeper than it actually is, when it's not like
it wasn't that deep in the show.
They were trying to make something that wasn't that deep in the show deeper than it actually was, and
the show wasn't even that deep.
Well, that's my problem. Like it should have been a lot deeper than it was actually portrayed. I think it was just, man.
Yeah, this sucks.
But yeah, cause like, I just, but now like at this point, like I'm just jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
Acolyte sucks.
I'm trying to think to myself if...
But Obi-Wan is better than Acolyte.
You're not wrong. I think my idea of what was worse at the time was like if the actual like for me if the story like was boring, like it could have been a pacing thing in my head. Like when I was watching Obi-Wan, I was like, it feels like nothing's really happening.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I feel like nothing was
that
happening.
Part bothered me because I was
not Acolyte, fucking
in Obi-Wan because like like yeah, certain things happen, but like it's a very small number of things that really happened. It's a very
Like the
small.
Leia and the entire thing with like Leia.
Yeah, well, take the Leia thing out.
I don't know why.
That
That's
doesn't
the
add anything.
stupidest thing. Like, come
That
on.
doesn't add to the Obi-Wan plot.
This guy's in exile. He's like on the run from the government that's trying to kill him. They're trying to kill him, and you want him to go get. Like,
Yeah,
come on, Senator
so-
O'Connor. You had one fucking job. You're a damn senator. You couldn't get bodyguards. You can't.
It's like they did that so he knows Prince Leia and Luke before he it's like, oh, I know both the children.
Let me
I know.
let me get the most wanted man. Let's get the most wanted man who the government wants to just kill. And if the government finds out he's related, like anybody else is working. I don't know about you. I would not get the most wanted man on the FBI's top 10 list to go track someone who's missing from me. Okay, because then the government could just kill them both. Okay. I don't know. I just thought it was stupid how.
Also, Obi-Wan just felt like he was just like, I get the whole point, like he was a character like he was meant to regain who he was, type of a character arc type of weird thing, but I don't know. I was like, that plot sort of stinks in the way they paced it. I'm like, it doesn't.
Yeah,
work.
you somehow regain the ability to just defeat Darth Vader.
They forgot that he has to like the point of episode 1 to last was like, oh, he's trying to get like back to like his roots almost, or at least that's like the sense of the character. But
and then he pulls the same mistake he does in episode 3.
He pulls the whole show was like mistake after mistake, and then out of nowhere he's like, I understand it all again. I'm like,
what's the context of this? Like, I get why he doesn't kill Anakin. Of course, he doesn't kill Anakin, like, at the end of episode 3.
It's like a blood brother.
But then you see what has happened in the galaxy.
Bro, he's just
I get
dumb.
It's hard, but are you gonna make the second, like,
Him making this...
they don't even touch upon it. They don't even touch upon it.
He walks away? Who walks away?
That's the thing, like, it should have never happened that way.
Are you telling me for how many years later until episode 4 that he walked away and like Anakin was like, yep, I lost that one.
Telling me Darth Vader loses against a
and
guy
he accepts it.
who hasn't even touched the Force in like Darth Vader's going around killing people. He's killing people.
Right, because the EU, like, I remember those comics, like, he went through like an onslaught of just massacring.
You don't even have to take the EU to it into consideration.
No, I'm just saying, like,
everybody knew he was going around killing off all the Jedi. He's going around killing Jedi.
He's the big bad, and yet Obi-Wan, who is a retired, like, he never even got to really train ever. He was just, trying to be one with the Force. Never really actually trained with his lightsaber ever. Like, the whole show, he's just on the run. And then by the last part, he's like, I understand now. I'll just have to throw rocks at you to stop you. The one thing Anakin can't do.
The show narratively, symbolically, and logically just didn't make sense when it came to those two. Hey.
Hello. But...
So, I have been setting up, for just this in the background since I just got home.
Alright, shit. And then, it just didn't make sense narratively.
But logically. I do get your point that it at least is a better show, though, than Acolyte. Because at least I can watch Obi-Wan, but even then, it doesn't make it better.
But, at the same time...
The plot, for me, is just...
It's not that easy to be better than shit, right?
True.
Acolyte was just dog shit, man. Acolyte just sucked.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, I have two sets... It's funny how there's, both shows have their own problems, but, 180 of each other. Well, not 180, but they're two diverse problems.
Acolyte, I'm telling you right now, anybody who says that it's not anybody who says it's not the worst Star Wars show ask them, and if they bring up any shit like, oh, the Lego movie, or like the Christmas special, bro, like, just think about the shit they'd have to compare it to in order for them to not say it's the worst. It's legitimately the worst Star Wars show. Let's not be coy about it. It's literally the worst thing in Star Wars. It is the worst thing in Star Wars.
The Christmas one, at least, you know, the plot, you know, it's pretty simple, straightforward. Yeah, it pretty much is the worst.
I set up my stream if you guys want to watch.
Oh yeah, I see. Bro, I just can't. Oh my god. But when the Acolyte was out, there were people who were like, you know, it might get better, guys. It might get better.
I will say, I do recall saying that the only part I actually did enjoy, to an extent, was like some of the choreography was actually fun.
I'll give him that. Yeah, the fighting and the
like
Acolyte
it
was
looked.
a lot
I was
better.
like, God, I was like, whoa, this is pretty sick. I was like, this is pretty sick.
The fighting
It was
wasn't
fast paced.
the fighting wasn't better than in the prequels, but it was
was
really,
his own.
it was pretty good.
I was like, I will say, there's parts I hated though.
Damn, what are you fighting right there, man? That's like,
Okay.
How does this work?
Okay. We're gonna take a quick second on podcast to explain what Velatra is.
Yeah, the runner-up.
No, this is Game of the Year.
Oh, I totally forgot.
So, okay, oh god, hold on. I just had to leave that for a second.
They have Warframe collaboration in this.
Yeah, you can
customize your deck.
You can go into your deck and customize based off Friends of Jimbo. Here. So, to explain Velatro, alright, you always start out with this screen that I show you here. Some type of deck, some type of Joker slots up here. Here are your consumables. As you see, you have your hands, your discards, your money, your ante, round, and a whole lot of information they throw at you at once. But the most important thing to do to start Velatro is you have your 3 blinds, 2 of them being a small and a big one, and then usually a boss blind.
oh.
It works in the same realm of poker hands, so you can see them all here. High card, pairs, 2 pairs, a straight, which is like 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. Straight flush, same thing, but they're all the same color, yada yada yada. And you use this to, the blue one over there is chips, right one is multiplier.
Oh.
You use that to build up your score. We're definitely gonna beat this. Unless my game is just permanently glitched. No, we doubt that. And after you beat a blind, you then head into the shop, where things start to get really weird. As you see, I have 1 Joker, which does some type of effect. But you can also get, like, playing cards, or consumable cards, like tarot cards, that also do something. Oh, I'm taking that. I'm trying to see. So, the 1 tarot card I picked up here, and keep in mind, the gameplay you guys are going to see in the background is modded Velatro, which is why it looks so insanely hectic. But this 1 modded sun card lets me convert 25 cards to hearts.
Oh wow.
So
That's crazy.
I'm just gonna play that. And because I have a mod that lets me pick any number of cards, I'm just gonna play all of these to make that number just go real big.
Because
Okay.
that's why that's where people get addicted to Velatro, is making that number go really fucking big.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now that I explained at least the basics, let me show you what a really broken example of that looks like. So every time you skip a blind, you could get a tag, and as you see here, I've slightly broken my tags.
Whoa.
I've also slightly broken my consumables. And I've also slightly broken my jokers.
Damn.
And the way that you do this... Here, hold on. The way that you do this is, on top of all the consumables, and the jokers that you can get, they're like decks that all of them do any number of odd things. Like this one that I like. I could just make all cards be any one of these additions, and all of these additions can be added on top of to your jokers, your consumables, and your playing cards. Or not typically your consumables, because that's a modded thing, but mainly your jokers and your playing cards. And, like this one, a malt card obviously gives you more malt, or a bonus card gives you more chips. Or, the additions, there we go. The negative ones give you more joker slots. Or, if you guys have, collected Pokemon cards in the past, you have holographics.
Oh
foils.
yeah, I remember this.
Or, polychrome, which is like the rainbow ones.
Yeah.
Or golden cards. Or oversaturated.
Oversaturated.
It just straight up doubles the value of all cards.
Huh.
That's interesting. Or this one, which gives, exponential molt.
Astral.
So the mod that I'm playing is Cryptid. It is an overhaul, and it adds a ton of shit. A ton of shit.
Damn. Like what?
But to explain this one quick run that you're about to see, and I call it a quick run, but I'm gonna restart after I play this one card that I know will guarantee my win. This is an unmodified Ace of Spades that I will play here. And what we have in the jokers here is a lot of trash, not gonna lie. I have to sell all of these. I'm actually gonna abandon this run after I play this one card, but I have to sell all these jokers. If I wanted to continue this stupid ass run. But I am only going to bring attention to like 4 or 5 of them. Number one being this one, Exponentia. It was one of the first jokers I got during this run, and it gives me 0.04 exponential molt anytime a multiplicative molt is triggered.
Oh. Bro, this is like Yu-Gi-Oh!
So I then got a Waluigi from Mario. I got a Waluigi Joker, which is a legendary Joker, that pretty much makes it any Joker. It doesn't even have to score. They just all give me a certain multiplicative molt, which made my Exponentia pretty much like become a crack fiend. And then on top of that already insane setup, I have 2 cards
that really just drive it over the edge. Number one, I have 3 cards that really drive it over the edge. Number one, I have a boredom card. This boredom card pretty much makes it normally, so it would have like a 50-50 chance to re-trigger every single Joker and played card. But I've using a code card. I using a code card, right? Which are these weird things that are added into Cryptid. I in lore manipulated the code to pretty much make it so that card is rigged. So rigged means all listed probabilities are guaranteed. So then fuck, I'm running out of breath here. So then, on top of that, I have a blueprint and 2 of them, and it pretty much just copies the ability of the Joker to the right, and I have that next to my exponential.
Oh.
And because I have a boredom card that re-triggers each and every single Joker, the last thing that I got that I literally can't even use this Joker, or I will literally sit here for like an hour waiting for the game to calculate how fucking insane my score is. But this one Joker card, on top of the card that already re-triggers every single Joker, this one will re-trigger all Jokers to the left of this Joker once for every non-common Joker to the right of this Joker.
Interesting.
Bro, this sounds
Which
like...
means I got re-triggers on top of re-triggers.
Sounds like the average guy I go up against in fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
So, with this one Ace of Spades, I have a mod. I'm playing on ×2 game speed. So everything you saw was already speeded up. I'm gonna set this to ×16. Just to speed. There we go. That's what.
What the fuck?
That's what my modded oh, this is gonna take a minute. This is what my modded Bellatra was looking like last night. As you see, I'm just infinitely gaining money. My molt is just, it's just, oh, there it goes. Oh my god, there it goes.
Oh god,
oh, dude! Oh shit, there we go. We haven't even... now we're adding the chips.
Oh my god. It's not even halfway.
Do you see why people like this game? You can... The ability to... And because this is a roguelike, right? You're supposed to lose. The whole idea, right, is you're supposed to lose to try to find more Jokers, unlock more Jokers, more vouchers, and as many new discoveries as you can to obviously keep going. There, like, as you see, this game literally could become endless. Unmodded, there is a score limit. You will literally reach what's called Nanif Infinity, and the game will literally just be like, bro, you could keep going, but, like, you won. Like, I don't even think there's a new discovery in this for you. But yeah, that's why people like this game. Cause...
I just like seeing how it went from fucking... went from like 25 million to just E. It just kept on getting bigger.
And with that lengthy explanation, I will now,
Interesting.
Start a run for you guys. Now that you guys can kind of understand what's going on here. Start a new run because I don't like the Joker. Oh.
Universal? Poker hands.
Taking ×2. So that means every single time I level one of these up, both of these are gonna get multiplied. Oh, dude, my straight flush is gonna go insane.
Oh.
I'm skipping for the free rare. And yeah, back to podcast time again.
Huh.
Sorry for the long-winded explanation, chat.
What were we talking about?
Literally nothing important, I promise you that.
Shit.
I'm pretty sure our topic was Star Wars.
Oh man, I fucking hate Star Wars. Wait. What? Was I talking about the Acolyte?
Yeah,
But yeah, I think, yeah, the Acolyte is literally the worst, oh shit, he's dead. What the fuck?
oh. Yeah, I think Acolyte sucks.
Yeah, I think Acolyte sucks too. It's not even like it's by far the worst show in the fucking, uh, man, you think his power went out?
I hope not.
Bro, man, did you, maybe Balatro just destroyed his PC, bro. Maybe you manipulated some code, like it,
Bro, I love cause I mean, like, the funniest thing about the Balatro memes is it's literally like one of the memes is like, alright, some dude walks into a casino. I saw this long-winded Reddit post that was hilarious. It was like, some dude walks into a casino, right?
mm-hmm.
He pulls out, and I'll show you the Joker so you know what I'm talking about. He pulls out a photo of of the landscape.
Oh.
He pulls out a random misprinted Joker. He then pulls out some glowing ceremonial knife to then cut the misprinted Joker in half.
Uh-huh.
He then eats his banana. This is important to the run. I'm back.
Bro, what happened?
My connection killed my.
Oh.
He pulls out a negative abstract photo. While also pulling out just an entire blue card. He pulls out a cup of water and drops exactly one drop to make a splash.
Huh.
Cuts off a piece of his finger to sacrifice his DNA.
Okay, what the fuck?
To then magically gain another ace. He and then he uses a shortcut to play a straight and leaves with exactly $5.
Okay, bro.
That is interesting.
Interesting.
This Velatro hand going crazy.
I leave you all with $5.
I leave you all. I played the most insane hand God has ever seen just to be granted $5.
Oh shit, I'm getting pushed. What? Countered. Oh man, I got killed.
Did you see that Kai Cenat finished that Arkham stream?
No, I did see
He
that
did
one clip about.
He did all 4 games in 98 hours.
Damn, already?
Yeah, that doesn't include all the side. I don't think he didn't 100% them, but the plan was just to get through all of them. I was surprised he did it so quick.
I saw that
it's
one.
definitely it's possible.
I saw that one
just
clip of.
His multiple Robins.
No, I saw the one where like he was playing Connect Four with Deathstroke.
Oh yeah.
And they just flips the table.
Yeah, I did see that. I will now summon a cryptid
to then create 2 copies of my King of Hearts.
Let's see. We already talked about the Warner Bros. Thing.
Yeah.
What else do we got? You guys got any other topics?
They're making a live-action Bakugan movie.
Oh, shit.
And all the comments are like, please be OG, please.
What does it mean, BOG?
Because they don't want the reboot show.
I got Optimus Prime.
The reboot
Primus.
Dan is not the same as OG Dan. I was watching so many people.
Wait, they rebooted it?
Oh yeah, twice I think maybe.
Why?
Just because it's just the nature of the beast. Ben 10 was rebooted. Ben 10 was rebooted.
Everything is
Except
fucking rebooted.
When Ben 10 was rebooted, it had 4 seasons. Though it had a movie. But every other reboot usually goes by the wayside. Let's see here.
Have you guys been seeing that one, like synthetic body?
I don't think so.
That's interesting for you.
It's like okay. It's like it's like a robot body, but it's like incredibly sophisticated.
Is that the one that fought people at like a concert or something?
No. This one is like I don't want to say anatomically correct, but it moves. I'm gonna just find it for you.
Okay. It moves.
I think it's called. I typed in just clone synthetic body, but
it's not like the Boston Dynamics stuff, right?
No, it's a lot crazier than that.
It's like pretty real looking.
I'll put it in the chat.
I'll look in a second.
The proto-clone.
I'll look in a second.
The bipedal musculoskeletal android.
Is this recent?
Yeah.
Interesting. Where'd you find it?
Well, I was just scrolling on Instagram, but then, like, I saw it, and then I saw it everywhere else.
Give me a second. I'm in a Warframe match.
Fucking nerd.
Yep. God fucking damn it.
Oh, is it like,
That's what was making my rerolls free.
Man, I can't wait for the new Warframe though.
Look, there's like a new Warframe like every couple months.
It's every I forget the release dates, but the new one's a rock player themed. Has a guitar and everything.
I just don't.
It's Octavia 2.0. It's Octavia.
That sounds like something you would like.
They even added the band Periphery to add music and their voices. Yeah. Oh, so sick. And they're adding more proto frames, which, you know, it's whatever.
What's the next proto frame?
They haven't announced who they are yet, but there's 4 new ones coming.
Well,
They're going to announce them soon. I wonder if they're going to do them for... I don't know who the next one's going to be, but...
Probably Frost.
I guess whoever the earliest frames are. I don't know.
Oh, maybe Saren will get one.
That would be interesting.
I'd like Saren.
Would you get her 275 flat
Oh my
skin?
fucking god.
It's more than just a skin. You get like voice lines and stuff too.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. I must really like.
I hear Arthur if you're or I hear other people's in the game. I see it all the time, like Aoi and stuff. I see all. The fact that you can use their skins, the proto frame skins. You just have like humans just running around.
Alright, okay, wait, hold up. It may cut out, I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
I don't know either.
I think I'm having like a power shortage or whatever.
Oh, really? I hope you have a, what do they call it? I almost said UPS. Wait, is it Universal Power?
Yeah, universal power supply.
Yeah, it is UPS. Okay, I was like, that doesn't sound right. I was like, wait, UPS?
Yeah, my screen's just turned off for some reason.
Oh, that's weird.
Both of them.
I did realize playing with friends in Warframe can only be advantageous or fun if you're relic farming the same relics all the time.
I don't know. Like, funny enough, Warframe's a co-op game, but I don't really.
I know.
I don't
After you
have fun
said that to
playing
me a
co-op.
couple weeks back, I was thinking more about it, and I was like, okay, I guess
Like, playing with friends doesn't really.
it's more of just like a chill hangout session than actually like actively thinking about us being in the game together.
That's the thing. Like,
Like it's just the podcast, but like we'll be like it's like for instance, if you and me playing right now, there wouldn't be anything we're doing in the game together that makes the most sense besides relic farming. You know, doing the same relic,
yeah.
which man, that would make life easier, maybe. That would make life easier. You know what's crazy? I saw a Varuna for the first time in forever because I play Varuna most of the time, and I was so surprised. And they used the exact same weapons as I did. I was like, "What is the fate right now? What is the fate? What are the odds?"
Oh.
I might be the only Varuna player. I swear to God.
Where am I? Oh. Oh.
Vlad, would you ever get back into Warframe?
I play Warframe still.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you still play or not.
I haven't touched it in forever because, I mean, I just don't want to grind.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, I think the
the one
grind is
game where
probably.
I enjoy the grind, I guess, is the one.
I mean, I like using my builds, but
I don't
I
want
don't
to get
like.
in the game.
Yeah,
Just to,
I don't like the grind.
It never bothered me the grind, probably because it doesn't take long to get certain things, and plus with the trading system in this game it makes life easier.
I don't know about you, but my grind. I'm not talking about the relics. I'm talking about the builds.
Mastery ranks? Oh,
yeah, just getting builds.
I think I only got.
you know what's funny? You're the only Nidus player I've ever seen in this goddamn game.
Well, I've maxed out my Nidus. Like, my Nidus.
No,
Like,
like that character, either surprisingly or not surprisingly, I'd never see him in any type of content. I play every goddamn thing in this game, never see him. I don't know if it's a sense of like he's just outdated. I don't think he's. I mean, does he need a rework? I don't know. Does he?
No, it's because he doesn't really do much damage compared to everyone else.
And I guess when it comes to survivability, there's so many frames now that you're able to survive with.
Well, people don't survive that long. They just
That's
go
true,
in,
yeah, it
get to a
depends,
certain
yeah.
tier, and then they go out.
Well, I
On a
guess
certain rotation.
either specifically survival missions or just
defense.
yeah. Or if you're doing like a lich hunt or something, those things are hell. Or they can be. I've been doing that to get the lich weapons and the tenant weapons.
I don't know. I think the last thing I grinded in was in
The
no, I
circuit.
did the ships. I used to do the circuits weekly, but then I just got bored.
I'm still doing them to get incarnate weapons.
I just stopped. I just stopped playing the game.
I don't know, it's the one game, I don't know, I can actively enjoy every aspect. I mean, there's parts of the game that get annoying, but that's only because of my incompetence. And I'm not at the point where I can get good at it yet. Or I haven't found the right build to get good at it. It's crazy thinking about playing Warframe for this long, because I've played now... Probably been since like 2015, 2016. Must have been 2015. I think I started playing around when Hardline came out, so maybe 2015. I was at a neighbor's house, and I was like, "What the hell is this game?" And he was like, "It's Warframe." I was like, "What?" I was like, "What?"
Huh.
Those were the days. Also, it's funny because like collecting primes in this game, it feels like freaking like collecting Pokemon in my head every time I get a new one. Oh, here's a new one. Let's see what he can do. He or she.
Uh,
I'm thinking about. I'm now at a point where I start caring more about what I look like, mostly because I have the funds in the game. Mostly because
wow. It only took
I have the decades.
fucking 10 years.
Like my Varuna, I got the void shell for her.
I
That was
hate
pretty
that
cool.
one.
It looks the best for Varuna for me. On every other character, the void shell is not. Well, I shouldn't say every other. Whatever characters do a void shell, it's not the best looking, but
I think voice shell just looks
uh,
ugly.
uh, sadly, Necros doesn't really have a lot of skins at all,
I'm
and
talking about he's got the deluxe.
let me check it.
That's the only skin you have. That's like the only
The
skin
Urkala skin, yeah.
Yeah.
I meant there's not any other skins you can get for Plat. And he has a void shell, but it looks hideous. He has 2 skins you can buy physical money, but I don't like them either. Which is, I'm like, God damn it, oh my god.
Alright, it's anti-3 and I've won.
I will say, I'm thinking of, I looked, like those new, the heirloom skins.
I got
The
the
sad
Ender
thing
one.
is, okay, I was thinking, like, if I were to get one, I don't play Rhino often, so I don't know, it would be a waste of platinum to get it for him. But at the same time, I don't play a lot of Ember. I don't play.
I mean, you should probably just wait until your main comes out.
That is true. Varuna would probably take a decade. Varuna would
Oh
take
yeah, good luck.
maybe Necros, maybe. I don't know if they're. Did you know, like a couple years, they had early heirloom skins, but they were before heirlooms were a
Mag.
thing, and they had
Mag
it.
and
It was for,
Frost.
but they were like
They're
real
gone now.
money. It was like $90 or something crazy.
Yeah, you
It
can't
wasn't
grab
even the
them.
best thing ever.
Yeah,
But they look
dude.
the frost one looked like, oh, I was like, God damn, it looks sick as hell.
Yeah,
It's like the
they're
thing
like,
with I was like, wow, you made like the coolest sick. I was like, oh my god. I was like,
it was just overpriced.
oh, it was like extreme, but it was old. It wasn't even platinum. That's the thing. It wasn't. And here, at least, it's platinum. The 2 new ones.
Yeah.
Uh, if you were to get the proto frame skin, which character would you do it for? Out of the ones we have.
Probably. Oh, what do you mean?
Well, out of the set, wait, no, the 5,
I
whatever.
don't really
How
care
many we
about any
have.
of them.
I guess you don't really play any of them, do you?
The only one I play.
Like, I don't play Nyx. I don't really play Excalibur. I don't play Volt. I don't play Mag. I don't play Sight.
Yeah.
He's a new one.
Yeah, I
That,
know.
that would be interesting if the 4 new. So, like, if Saren, um, God, who else would it be? Would it be Rhino? That's a big guy.
I don't know. I don't play Rhino.
That's true.
I don't play Rhino. I haven't played the fucking game in forever.
I don't. They probably wouldn't make a Nidus because Nidus was made. Unless, wait, was he a creation of? Most of them were made by. How the story? Ballast, the guy. Or,
Yeah, he was made by Bells.
yeah.
Or
Okay.
something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. There was 2 ways of making them. It's a pretty messed up system actually. Sorry.
I'm just going around shooting people in Fortnite.
I have one Balatro. I got my first card was all rerolls are free and this card gains 4 chips per reroll.
Huh.
Only to then also find this Joker gains +2 volt per.
Huh.
So I win.
Congratulations.
I'm literally just trying to find as many random things I can add to this just to break it. I know I really start winning Balatro, at least modded Balatro, when I try to play one card and the game starts to crash.
The game.
Oh my god, really? The game, dude, it's happened so many times where I literally would, not even play, not even do anything to a card, I would literally select it and when it would move up and it would be like, no, that was enough. Like, just for even interacting with the card, it started to get fucking a little funky.
Buffy and the Gossip Girl actress Michelle. I don't know how to say that name.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just looking at news right now.
Yeah, she passed away. Who is it? One of the actresses of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Gossip Girl.
Michelle Trachtenberg.
Oh, that sucks. Sounded angry about it.
No, I never watched that stuff.
Oh! Just careful, you. Never watched an episode. Yeah, I've watched.
I know about it.
Buffy.
Oh, Activision admits they used AI. Wow.
Wow, the shocker.
They couldn't believe it.
The shocker no one saw coming.
Are you serious? They actually just admitted that?
Yeah.
I thought they would just never say anything.
Wow.
The fact that they would admit that is crazy.
You know what else is crazy?
I don't know.
I used to be crazy.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that. I don't know. I mean, have you been playing Call of Duty?
I just, well, not Black Ops 6, but
I think Call of Duty is stuck in what's called limbo.
I'll say that I still have fun in NW3 though. I was just playing it.
Yeah.
That game is fun for me all the time. Sadly, the player base sucks. Even though it came out last year, I cannot find any, like, if I try getting like
I would play Modern Warfare 3, but the issue I have with it now is well, frankly, because I just never played it, I don't own jack dick.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going against all these fully kitted out guns with all these random ass attachments, and I don't got jack dick.
oh no, I mean, actually, wait, have you been hearing any discourse about the zombies community?
The main
Here and
thing
there.
the main thing I just saw was apparently the Wonderwaffe is coming back, Mule Kick is coming back, and supposedly coming with the mansion map that's supposed to be dropping
Oh.
in the upcoming season. And the only reason I know about this is because I saw it pop up on my YouTube feed. Didn't even watch the video. I got all that information that as I'd say with most COD YouTubers, I got all that information that I needed right off the thumbnail.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just,
I don't really know what to make a COD.
well, I mean, this is pretty funny because I watched, I could be completely wrong too, because I did only watch one video. But it seems like the consensus now is that, specifically COD Zombies, it feels like it's just in limbo too. Now, like, even though people were praising it, it seems like people are now coming around and saying, yeah, this doesn't feel like zombies.
Damn. Well, last map, there's a lot of issues with it. Well, I don't even think the problem is the maps anymore. Well, I mean, it's part of the problem, but that's not the main problem. I feel like the main problem with specifically the zombies is they just stopped innovating in the sense of like where where are the new like interesting perks or and like melee macchiato is not enough to justify like exciting new perk. Like where are the perks that like a PhD flopper that like does something really weird that you wouldn't think, you know? Or like
Yeah, but I'm gonna be real. I think one of the problems is they keep innovating, or at least innovating in probably the wrong directions.
like where are the one like for example, and this is how you could tell COD has changed. Uh just at least one example of how COD has changed. Back in the day, when you got the ray gun, that was a moment you paused the game if you could, if you were single player, and you fucking celebrated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Now I get the ray gun and it's just like, oh, I just got a better pistol.
I don't even use the box.
Yeah.
I don't even use the box. I just use whatever I come in with. And then that's the thing. Like it's just I mean, I don't wanna be that guy, but like, I kind of did say this could have been a problem.
Speak your truth.
I did point out how a big problem, especially with all the things, like, well, everybody was praising the game in the beginning. I did point out that it seemed like this isn't like the zombies. This isn't like COD zombies that we all know, right? It's literally just an extension of Cold War zombies,
Yeah.
which that felt like a spin-off of COD zombies.
Yeah.
And this is just, you know, this is just more of Cold War zombies, and I think that was when like the arguments started happening, and I guess the zombies could. There's like a giant rift. There's like people who liked it, and there's people who just want old zombies. But at this point, I think it's probably impossible, or nearly impossible, to get old zombies back at this point because I think the guys who made zombies good are just gone, and
Yeah.
at this point, I'm gonna just say I think even the community itself doesn't even know what it wants anymore. It can't. I don't think these people can tell like good zombies. Like.
Well, you know, I was gonna say I agree. And and hear me out, right? I almost feel like that genre of game it exploded at one point in like the early 2000s and then like just died off the face of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
But not because it was bad. It's because at one point that type of game almost became like either oversaturated or they just flat out could not compete with COD zombies, so they didn't even try.
Yeah,
But
like
now it's like now it's like the market is wide open. COD Zombies is failing, but it seems like people just have given up on the whole idea.
well, specifically about COD Zombies, it seems like they don't even know what made COD Zombies COD Zombie. Like, you can see it from just how the game looks. Like, the vibe is completely off. It's so weird and just wacky. It's too wacky. Nobody I mean, I could be just okay. I could be completely wrong in this. Okay, because I just don't care about the story anymore. But it seems like nobody else, um, aside from zombie YouTubers. Zach, do you know what's going on with the story?
Yeah,
And
You
then,
asked the wrong
I
person.
still follow.
well, I mean that's the thing, because like I mean it seems like he's the main demographic they're trying to appeal to. So I mean. I don't know, like the regular guys, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't care what's going on. I think it's the vibe is completely off. Um,
I mean, the point they're getting to is, well, who knows what the end game is to kill Rick Dolphin, but I don't know, what other thing lies within that from A to B goal. Like the fact that Samantha is still technically within the Dark Ether.
I just don't like this entire Dark Ether stuff. I don't like the aesthetics. I don't like the atmosphere. I don't like the mechanics. I don't like the systems in place.
You don't?
No. I just I miss like the
Yeah.
old,
It's very different.
there's fucking zombies in a spooky ass place.
There's so... Where my zombies at?
There's no, like, it's not scary anymore. It's just, I just don't fucking know.
There's no horror.
There is no horror. It's just, it's so bland.
Actually, this isn't even a COD problem, but all the atmosphere is just gone from games.
Every single damn atmosphere is fucking gone, bro. It's gone. They all look the same now. It's brightly colored, plasticky. The writing sucks. It all looks like Saints Row, the new one.
But
I should play that. I have it.
you should literally play just Saints Row 3.
When I have that new one for free, I got.
Yeah, you should just play Saints Row 3.
Don't play the new one. Zach, don't play the new one. If you're gonna play one, do not play the new one.
Play Saints Row 3.
I don't have it.
Don't play it at all then.
I played 3 when it was out at a friend's house.
Don't play the new one. Just don't play the new one.
Should I play Dead Island? The new one? That 2 or whatever it was?
Just play 1.
But I got that for free too. I have it on my Epic Games account. I just never touched it.
Yeah, just play. Just do yourself the
Is it
favor.
really that bad? Like, maybe it's actually a good game. I would never know.
What?
Dead Island 2. I know
Dead Island
It's
2
just lackluster.
Oh,
Dead Island 2 versus Dead Island 1.
I think Dead Island 1's better.
Yeah, then just play Dead Island 1.
Dead Island 2 is such a letdown.
You guys know it's not a letdown? Let me tell you this. You'll, you'll,
What, man? What's not a letdown?
you'll never believe this.
is it Balacho?
Balacho's
Oh
pretty.
my fucking god.
Yeah, I see why this one game of the year, man.
Wait,
That-
did
that number-
Astrobot win Game of the Year?
Yeah, I thought Astrobot did.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, you're. That's why when you said Balacho won, I was like, but I feel like another game won.
No, you're right.
But Balacho they won other awards, right or no?
Yeah, they did. That's what I was
Okay.
thinking
I think it did win Game of the Year for somewhere else, though.
Some non-important game. No,
No, it was like, it might have been
not
GameSpot.
Jeff.
It might have been
Evan.
GameSpot.
Oh wait, I won't say F it's a GameSpot.
Actually, no, okay. I mean, not the Game of the Year, but GameSpot is, I don't know, these game journalists, man, they do piss me off with their takes.
GameSpot does.
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know if Brian could agree with me here. I feel like GameSpot at one point had the reputation of being better than IGN, only for them to turn into IGN.
Maybe. I don't know. I always thought GameSpot was like overshadowed by everybody else. Though.
It still feels like.
Now when I think of GameSpot, I think of that one dude that reviewed Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Makes you feel
The oozing of a black tea. Oh no! Makes you feel black.
Is that what he said?
You said something like
No,
that.
no. Brian was right with the first one. He's like playing Spider-Man Miles Morales. You can really feel the Blackness.
Mm-hmm.
oozing sensation of what it would be like to
Be a black teen.
be a young Spider-Man, young black teen Spider-Man.
It was like the oozing swagger of a black teen. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
That's a weird way of looking at it, but to each his own.
Everybody made fun of his ass for it.
That's a who thinks like that? It's a video game. It's a Spider-Man video game.
Bro, the game just makes you feel black.
They're just trying to push their fucking marketing, man. How is that even a review? It doesn't say anything. That doesn't say it.
It oozes.
Well, there was more to the review, Zach, but we're just focusing on the most.
No, but I bet that's what the guy basically said by the end of it. Like, I could read it, and that's the end result.
He actually like commented on like genuine parts of the game. He was like, well,
Yeah, you can't come back from saying that.
I mean, I'm not trying to defend him here, Zach, but you're the one just being like, well, I don't think he actually. I mean, he actually did like do the review, like his reviewing part. The only thing is, no one remembered it because he unfortunately said, "Bro's oozing."
Did he not have an editor?
Well, that's the thing. They probably thought it was a good idea to leave it in.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
they probably thought like, oh yeah, this would resonate well with.
Or was it the lead writer, like an actual editor himself, and he just edited his own?
I think they edited their own.
Oh no! They need an editor.
I don't know. I just don't know.
That's a. Oh, that feels uncomfortable just hearing that.
Wait.
Oozing.
It oozes. It oozes.
How am I meant to react to that? Who reacts to that? How do you read something like that? How does he read that? He's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Bro, he thought of it.
Yeah, he had to think of it and then accept it. He was like, this makes absolute sense. That man's living in another universe. That man's living.
But you know,
Like,
game journalism.
I think in context, what he was trying to describe was like how smooth the swinging feels.
And
You
it
swing
oozes
so-
blackness.
It swings so well that it oozes the blackness of it. What the fuck does that even mean?
Like,
Did he actually explain that?
Like, no, like, literally, I think that's what the context was. Like, he was talking about the swinging compared to older games, compared to even the last one.
No. When he said that, it was when he was playing as, like, you know, he jumps off a building, and he was describing jumping off a building, and how Miles reacts to jumping off a building.
Oh, yeah, he was talking about the,
And then he was like, how Miles jumps off of a building, oozes.
yeah, he was talking about, like, I guess the game's free run system, I'll call it that, is, like, where how you just naturally run around the environment, bro, just parkour on his own, kind of. Or, like,
That is crazy.
I don't know, like, I think it oozes. I think he
That
was just
word
talking
doesn't help
about
anymore.
it oozes. Is that a Moon Knight?
the ooze.
It oozes, man. It oozes. I don't fucking know.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. I probably heard worse, but I just can't think of it.
Too much water.
Too
Just a little side note, I gained an interesting card.
What'd you get?
Times 0.01 molt for every member in the cryptid Discord.
In the Discord.
In the mods Discord, I gained 0.1 for every single member in that.
That's interesting.
Have you ever run out of ammo in Fortnite? I ran out of ammo for everything, bro.
Yeah, it's happened more often than I'd care to admit.
I ran out of ammo for my shotgun.
Well, yeah, the shotgun's easy to run out of ammo.
But I barely use it.
Well.
I shot it like 5 times and it just disappeared. So yeah, Call of Duty sucks now. GameSpot. Damn. GameSpot sucks now too. Damn, I don't know. I don't know what else.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else right now.
Yeah. I can't think of anything else either. So this is,
I think we're good. How long have we been?
Well, we just hit the 2-hour mark.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I guess this will just be Dark Age of Media.
I feel like this whole podcast for the last half a year.
It's just been Dark Age.
This has been Dark Ages.
Dark Age.
Part 1 through 80 or something of the podcast.
Dark Age of Media. Bro, we have to find new topics.
hey man, at least
Tell the world to give us new topics.
the only thing that I can say that I know of is some news, which initially got me to start playing this game, was that this game is actually supposed to get a gameplay update, weirdly enough.
Like an overhaul?
Yeah,
That's kinda
the
weird.
guy who made this game said that he originally wasn't going to update this game at all. Like besides like the whole Friends of Jimbo where you get to customize your deck thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like besides that, like he wasn't really planning to update the game, but he then backtracked and announced that he was going to be doing a gameplay update sometime in the earlier parts of this year. And Friends of Jimbo, literally like the new card set just came out just yesterday. They added Rust, Civ 7, Vault-Tec, Dead by Daylight, Critical Role.
Oh, really?
Bug Snacks somehow made it. Assassin's Creed somehow made it.
Assassin's Creed.
And Slay the Princess. Yeah, he definitely... Honestly, I can't blame him, though, because I know for a fact Local Thunk, the guy who made this game, 100% was given a fat check just to be like, yeah, throw Assassin's Creed in there.
Bro, remember when Assassin's Creed was good?
Because it literally, like, even on the Assassin's Creed card, it literally has the new bitch.
Oh, really?
Iowi or whatever.
Yeah, the king
where-
is obviously on it. Also, honestly,
fucking know.
the selections they chose, or like the selections he chose, just shows how sad this game series has gotten.
all those names sound
The,
wrong.
the king, the king is Ezio.
Uh-huh.
The queen is the new bitch,
Oh.
and the Joker is
Howie.
the Joker is the jerk off
Oh,
from
Jacob.
fucking Syndicate. Yeah.
Oh,
Damn, why couldn't they
Jacob?
use the cool guys?
Literally the only good one they have on here is the king, and it's Etsy.
I wish Connor was on there.
That's what I'm saying. Where's
Where's
Connor?
my Connor respect? Where's my Connor? There's no Connor respect.
Where's Altair, bro?
I will. Okay, actually, he has no respect ever. He has no respect. He has. Out of all the assassins, Altair will probably be the most forgotten. Even though he was even brought back in Revelations story-wise. So,
And you know why? You know why most people don't respect Altair? Is
he really
because
got a lot of.
no, quite the fucking opposite. You know why? People don't remember Altair is because most of the Assassin's Creed fans that are in this franchise now
More boring.
either know about it for one, yes, they weren't fucking born to play the PlayStation 3 banger that was AC1.
Yeah.
Or two,
I think
they
I
got
did.
it they got
Yeah.
into the series some point between 2 and 3.
Yeah, and they're like, who cares about this one guy who only lasted, But ironically, he actually has pretty big importance. Yeah. Well, he did, at least. At one given time.
Nah, he had the most low-key, looking back, bro had the most aura. Not
This,
the most aura,
his
but he
story
had
is
aura. He
pretty
had
tragic,
fucking,
too.
he had swag. That motherfucker, his weapon kit was fun.
He also lived, like, truly in the Dark Age. He lived during a time that was the most hellish, I would assume.
Yeah, because we didn't even start getting to, like, what we consider, like, modern Dark Ages until AC2. And that was the Renaissance.
Yeah. I like how it's always funny to me, like, how some people, like, okay, there was complaints about AC Shadows that make no sense anymore, because how, they're like, the realism factor. I'm like, since when has that ever been it's a work of fiction. It's based in reality, but I'm like...
But what are you talking about? In what aspect?
Like, well, at first, I think they were initially talking about the Yasuke stuff and the realistic aspect of his importance, but then they took it to another step about the joke of what's his name in AC2 with the flying mechanism. With the flying mechanism.
Da Vinci?
Yeah. And people love that as a meme. They're like, this occurred. This is real life. Ezio flew to Da Vinci.
Now remember,
Remember that in history books.
canonically and historically, there was a point in time where George Washington did become a tyrant.
Against the natives.
And some Native American dude with bear, eagle, and wolf powers.
He had the gods within him. The gods came to his aid. That DLC was awesome. That's one of the greatest DLCs ever. Actually, I'm trying to think if there's a better DLC for Assassin's Creed.
I think the difference was that like everybody knew it was. Actually, let's be real here. There's.
It was cooler back then when
Let's
you
be
did
real.
Let's be
Let's be
very
real here,
realistic.
man. I think we know why they did it.
Oh yeah. But I meant back then, like I will say, it was cool to see like the realistic, like people, but like the interpretations of them. It was just cool to see like this universe, especially AC3 was the most modern of them all. Oh man, I love that game so much. I love that. Actually, one of the PSP games was I think more modern. I don't remember which one it was. It was either like the Russian one or the it was one of the three. It was a Chinese one, a Russian one, an Indian one.
Aren't those like
Here-
side scrollers?
Yeah, but I'm saying one of them was the most modern era based.
you know what? And hear me out. This might be a hot take, but one of my favorite things to do in Assassin's Creed wasn't even actually being an assassin in the time. It was always those sections where you would play as Desmond, in specifically in the second and third game,
Yeah.
where bro would be doing something and actually got to put his like. I mean, there's no other way to call it. I mean, he was trained, like bro was living it. So he actually got to put his training to use.
Yeah, it's literally the Matrix. He was like, I learned Kung Fu in really. It's like, I learned Kung Fu.
You think
Like,
they'll
you
ever
get-
do a modern Assassin's Creed?
I mean,
They'd probably play
Yeah.
like Splinter Cell, right?
I don't know if it would work. I mean, it depends. Because, like, the point is to go into your ancestor, but, like, if you have an ancestor that's pretty recent. If you have an
Well, do they even
Well-
do the ancestor shit? You're playing as Yasuke now.
They abandoned the whole ancestor idea,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, by like 4.
Well, because
Well, actually,
in
no. Now, what's it called?
Origins and
In Odyssey, you play as a descendant of the.
you still
There is
in
that,
order to-
that idea of, but like nobody cares about the modern day because it's not Desmond.
I wish. Okay, here's the thing. I like the modern day within like 4's universe, like post Desmond. It was actually a cool concept to me. It was fun being around Abstergo or whatever their other name was. No, it was Abstergo. And
As
going around the
Cross.
office. As you're going around the office, seeing like all these Easter eggs and like all these different crazy things. And that storyline kept going within God, what was it? Rogue, and then I think Origins. Yeah, Origins you play as. This is a totally separate person though. Which was it was boring because you only had like one location, just like an AC. Well, AC3 was good. Revelations was slightly boring because you were stuck in the Animus, like you were in a coma. So like your Desmond parts were with the subject 17, 16, whoever which was. I only remember this because of I think because Revelations was also my first Assassin's Creed, and I always remember every aspect. I always remember.
My first Assassin's Creed, and this is how I know I have the credits to speak on this franchise, was the first game.
But you didn't play when it came out, did you?
No, I did.
What? You did at 6?
Yes,
Oh my god.
I even beat it at 6.
Or what year was it? 2000. Yeah, 2007, 2006, 2000. I didn't play any games back then. I might have played the Wii. I might have just played the Wii, and that's
I was
it.
playing stuff like Call of Duty and Resident Evil.
I didn't play that stuff until I was like 12.
No, I was playing when I was real young.
I've
I
been
did
playing
not.
since I was 2 years old.
Oh, you must learn the ways of the good games.
It's because I immigrated here and didn't have any money for children's toys, so the only thing my dad had was a PS2.
Damn.
I got a PS. My first thing I think was a
I
Game
played
Boy.
DS. Mine was DS and Wii. Probably the DS first. I was a Nintendo kid until it wasn't. I mean, on DS, you know what's funny? On DS, I didn't play anything Nintendo related. I played every other type of IP on there. I didn't care for a lot of Nintendo IPs. I was like Mario, pass. I was like Pokemon, don't care. I was like,
Bro, I just realized like There's gonna be
Played
the new generation literally
Transformers.
grows up on slop.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. The worst part is we're also, even if we don't grow up on it, we're still those are the games that are lifespan as well. So it's all pretty it's not good a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
the guys before us had I don't know.
They had it good to an extent.
My fault. I got a call.
Oh,
It's all
good.
good. I think we had the best era of like when
I
games.
think so because we grew up during the peak, the prime.
Like it was
era.
gameplay, and also like games have become like movies almost, like story wise. Like there was good writing. It
I
was
think we
like
grew
crazy.
up in the perfect time because we saw how good it could have been.
Yep. And then big money came in, and then big Hollywood, big IP farm.
Well, yeah.
If only everything was indie. If only. But it can't be that way either.
It's not even indie. It's just
No, but I do feel
Like-
like when a game gets big enough, though, too many people too many cooks in the kitchen.
I don't know.
It's-
It's like
That
it's
aren't
not even-
related
I
to the
just
game.
I just feel like most of the time, it's honestly just purely they're chasing the money, but there is just no passion in video games anymore.
it's that, or they're chasing the trend, or the current thing,
Yeah,
or it gets
yeah.
hijacked by some fucking nut job wacko. I don't know
Because I feel like there's a lot of things that, in my opinion, either could have been successes or should have been successes, but for X, Y, or Z reason, they flopped and they flopped bad.
I'm gonna be real. I think a
You have an
prime
example?
example. I think a prime example is AC Shadows.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they teased.
I don't know if I should bring this up because I'm gonna be honest. It does make me seem pretty bad if I bring this up. So
Bring it up. We don't even know what you're gonna say, but bring it up.
I think I mentioned it before, but I feel like they were trying to have their cake and eat it with this. We've seen the direction that Ubisoft goes with all their games. The weird, plasticky. It's like the Marvel movies have it. It's like that vibe.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
it's it's for everybody. I don't know about you, but even I'm not really that big on Assassin's Creed, but even when I thought about Assassin's Creed,
I like Assassin's Creed a lot.
I didn't think, I just did, this wasn't what I had in mind,
Yeah.
I thought it was something, hell, the thing that's probably more close to this, even closer is you remember the first For Honor trailer?
Yeah.
How all the cuts of the samurai, how it's dark, it's this and that, the clips of the Orochi and For Honor gave me more it was more of more similar to the vibe I was thinking instead of this.
You know, and I'm sorry I cut you off, but this is a great example of, the difference in atmosphere. You know what's a great example of atmosphere, even though the game doesn't live up to it, and I wish it did. I wish any game could, but unfortunately I don't even think there is a game that could, is during the, trailers for Elder Scrolls Online, there is this one trailer where there's this knight going up against a magic user, a barbarian, and
Everyone uses him in the memes. He's like,
and bro,
me, God's strongest world warrior or something. Or
a bellyache.
or what's it called? demon has ensnared bro and forces him to call a girlfriend or something, and then it's just the knight showing. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that one trailer has so much fucking atmosphere.
And then
Like, cause cause that's the thing about that trailer. Everyone's either like, oh, holy shit, who is the knight, or holy shit, I want to be the knight.
exactly, it's like, and then you got clips of it with separate ways in the background. Oh,
really?
yeah,
Dude, like, also that ass whooping he delivered was just, ah.
and like he's just cool. He's just badass. But yeah, I mean, we don't really get vibes like that anymore.
And now, hell, honestly, you know what's something else we gotta talk about, or that we could talk about? What the fuck happened to game trailers? Because honestly, I feel like nowadays there'd be a lot of time where it's like, oh, this game's coming out. I'm like, I never even remember seeing a trailer for this.
Yeah.
Or if it is a trailer, it'll be like, oh yeah, we're announcing this at the state of play, but the game, like, no one's ever heard of this game before.
There's so many
like
games
now.
that come out that, especially like big ones, that sometimes there might be a trailer that I hear about, but maybe because most games, I don't even know. It's either like, it's just a lack of like people caring anymore, or people care too much. But
I don't know, man. I just don't know.
when I think of gameplay or game trailers, I always go back to that God of War Ascension one.
God of War Ascension is pretty good with the.
That's still one of my favorite like live action trailers. Then there's those Destiny ones; those are cool.
You see, actually, the thing is, I disagree, but not for any other reason other than, and I know when I say this, I'm gonna violently bring back some memories for Brian.
Oh.
But I can only think of the Tobuscus music when I think of the Ace.
Yeah.
He did he did a parody?
He did so many.
Or like a of that one, I don't know.
Yeah, I can only think of the Tobuscus parody.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I do remember that.
I remember the Revelations one. How in the Brotherhood, and then AC4, Black Flag.
He did one. Yeah, I remember those are quick.
I think he skipped AC3 though.
Back then, did you ever listen to those? Who's that guy? The Dan Bull.
Yeah, I used to.
He did all the raps for it.
I think he skipped AC3, and this is just my theory. I think he skipped AC3 because Smosh already had their big thing with AC3.
You know, still to this day, that video is their biggest.
Yeah, Tomahawk.
Tomahawk, chop, bitch, you dude. That's a good video. They had AC4, but it wasn't the same. It was bad.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
No.
I watched the AC4 one, and
it's
honestly, weirdly enough, I like heavily agree. Like, compared to the two videos,
it's just
the AC3 one had so much production value.
Yeah, they said there was a lot of things happening behind the scenes with the AC4 one.
And then like the AC4 one,
what they were told to do, what they had to do. Yeah, it was like night and day. I was like, what did you guys do? I was like,
Tomahawk, God.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I was going.
You see that's another thing that you could tell games just are not as good. Whatever happened to like the video game parody shit?
I don't know. A lot of people just don't do that anymore, I guess.
Man.
Yeah, I guess they don't.
Man, we're old.
I guess we are old.
I don't think. Maybe.
We are old and dying.
I'm on! Ah!
Let's go! Let's go!
I like how you say that right after we're old and die. Oh man, we're all the done. I won.
Oh wow.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, Shadows. You know I
That's
love
what the
that shit.
fuck I do. That's what the fuck I do.
That's funny as hell.
Oh wow.
Despite the downfall of COD, that will still be like, out of this new generation of COD, that will be the most memorable line.
Yeah. Man, I like Graves. I wish the story was just better.
Better.
There's so many damn things. I just wish they were better.
You know I love that shit, Shadows.
I hate how
What
they.
the fuck I'm talking about?
Why'd they have to make him a bad guy? Why'd they have to make Shadows bad guy?
Honestly, I don't even understand. Like,
I don't even understand what they did. Like, actually, this base in Mexico is ours now. How? How does that even work?
yeah, well, we just took it.
And somehow taking it covers up Shepard's mishap in the Middle East. I don't know. I don't get it. It sucks. Oh man.
Oh, you know though, this does bring up a topic. I saw the funniest fucking TikTok ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to explain this TikTok without spoiling it. And then I could send it to you guys if you want. But this TikTok, right, is this guy, and he's showing his girlfriend Call of Duty.
Is it? Oh. Is it?
Because she has her only understanding, to my knowledge. I don't know much about this dude or why he's doing this, but to my knowledge and my understanding of the situation, bro's showing it to her because her only understanding is what she sees online, which is just multiplayer and Warzone.
Yeah.
But she does not know that COD has a story.
Oh.
So he was going through and showing her some of the missions.
He
And
showed
this one TikTok that I randomly stumbled across was it panned to her, right? He pans to her to obviously get the base reaction, because that's the important part.
Yeah.
And then to now spoil what mission it was, it then cuts. He then pans over to an elevator opening.
That's the best.
And bro, he pans it back over to her for obvious reasons. And you hear this motherfucker lay on the trigger. Bro just slams on the trigger and does not let go. You just see her jaw just drop.
Bro, that's the thing. Like,
This is my favorite mission.
you can't. That doesn't happen anymore. Like, you can't have that mission anymore.
And the best part was, everyone in the comments was like, bro, I didn't even hesitate. I lit up the whole airport.
That's what I did. I mean, I just went around shooting everybody.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you understand how badly and seriously I took my mission to be a terrorist was. I did not let go of the trigger until I had to pick up a new weapon. I lit everyone in that airport up.
Yeah, the women, the children.
If you're not me and my homies, you're down.
Bro,
if I see movement,
I was like, I don't think anybody was horrified actually doing that. Like, everybody just shot him up.
Because no one thought about it.
I mean, there was nothing to think about.
Wow. Well, I mean,
I just did my job, bro.
No, I'm so dead ass. The game says, well, you are some secret undercover operative You're gonna be joining this Russian group.
I'm gonna be real, I didn't even understand that. I just followed the lead. I saw them shooting, I started shooting too.
When I shoot, you shoot. When I do this, you... was this right there?
I was like, oh, we're shooting these people.
Okay, sir. We're gonna murder.
You see, this is why I hate video games, because
Oh, I hate that clip so much.
I hate that clip so fucking much.
I fucking stupid ass bitch. What the fuck you talking about?
That clip makes me so fucking. But you know what I love? I
What?
adore
Whoa, hang on. I'll be back. I'm sorry. I'll be back.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, they got him. They got
They got him for shooting up the earth.
Yep, they heard enough. They heard enough.
Back in the good old days of fucking '08 or something.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was '08. It was during the fucking crisis.
Well, yeah, the game was 09, but yeah, I get your point. Man, that makes me miss this might be a hot take, but if they were able to like make a second Advanced Warfare or remaster it somehow, I would play that in a heartbeat. This is probably the greatest hot take, but Advanced Warfare is still my top. I'll say top 10. It's not top 5, but it's the one game where I was like putting so much into it. I was like, this is amazing. I was like, this is amazing. I love how the guns felt. I actually like jumping around.
I like
I love this so much. I don't know why I did, but
when it came to Advanced Warfare, I really liked Advanced Warfare. My only gripe, and this is I felt this way in the time, and I still feel about it now, is like, and I don't blame Sledgehammer. It just felt like, at first, it felt like a COD ripoff in a way.
oh, okay, I can see what you mean by that.
Like something about the UI, something about like the marketing around the game, like Advanced Warfare felt not only spin-offish, but not even like it was supposed to be the main COD, you know?
Yeah. It was crazy because it's Sledgehammer's first full game after MW3, and I was like, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, and that's why I was I like this is nothing against Sledgehammer because I know they worked on MW3.
Yeah, they did multiplayer, and I guess they did the Spec Ops. I don't know.
Well, that game didn't have Spec Ops. That game had zombies.
Well, I meant the well, MW3 had
Oh, you meant MW3.
yeah, because they worked on the multiplayer and the like the chaos mode and the survival, I guess, while Infinity Ward kept with the campaign. I think I could be wrong. I think Raven Software might have. I don't know if Raven was there yet.
No, I feel like Raven was.
Alright, I'm back. My bad.
Brian, do you remember if Raven Software was connected to NW3 at all?
I mainly remember them for.
I don't know if they came into
They could have, but I remember them for Ghost.
Yeah, you know what? It might have been Ghost. It was definitely not Black Ops 2, so it was definitely not.
So, like I was saying before Brian left, because I wanted you both to hear this. Because I don't know if you both have seen this. My favorite thing with that clip is gamers who are smarter than that taking back the clip and then they'll put like the most random shit after it. Like I saw one where it was like you can live out your male fantasies, and then it was like literally some dude in Animal Crossing fishing, and he like I caught a shark.
Yeah. I saw one where like it was like the For Honor trailer, and it was like all the four knights, and it's got Sabaton playing in the back. They're like, far from the land as they made this. No. I saw the no Russian one too.
that one S tier.
The male fantasy. It's just the elevator doors opening up.
No, I don't know if we saw the same one or if it was edited the same way, but the one I saw, it wasn't even the full clip too. It was literally just you heard the elevator ding and you saw it open and everyone was like,
No
"Oh,
Russian.
You could literally be like, guess what game this sound came from when you hear the elevator ding.
yeah." You just heard the ding and the little clip, and you're like, "Oh, that's it."
What the fuck does she mean by like the male fantasy either? Like, what's so bad about the male fantasy?
It's not even. I
Yeah,
guess
that,
I don't even know what defines the male fantasy. I don't know.
I can help guide this topic because I understand a
Oh, you
little.
think it's all about women and seeing titties?
Yes.
And
Yes.
murder.
Frankly, I'm astonished. I'm astonished.
And the murder and degradation of women in video games.
Hold
All
up.
together.
Listen up. I'm just astonished that they just got this completely wrong about us. The murder is definitely in there, but specifically women? Hey man,
Yeah, we're
we
not.
just kill everything, okay?
We're not sexist. Yeah, we're not.
We just
Honestly-
kill everything.
Honestly, this is how you could tell any woman with this complaint doesn't know a thing about video games because 90% of the time, and
You think there's women's in games?
and I need you and I need all of you fellows to listen to me close.
I got
When
you.
I'm making my character, I don't know about many of the
Yeah.
fellows out there, but when I'm making my character and I
That might
want
have been messed up.
I wanna make the most coolest and badass looking character, I'm making that motherfucker a man. I'm not making him a woman.
Yeah.
I want to look at hot elf men and be like, yup, that's me.
Exactly.
I'm the hot elf man in the full suit of armor that no one can touch in the fucking Elder Scrolls Taylor. That's me. I'm him.
Yeah.
I also have a dog that I blew off a mountain with the power of my voice.
That's the male fantasy.
That's the male fantasy right there.
You have a six-pack, you're jacked, and you're living a regular life.
You have a job. You got a steady income. Ain't got shit to worry about, and you are just naturally him.
Yeah, and, you know, if you're bored, you can go in dungeons and fight skeletons. That's honestly the male fantasy, yeah.
Or pick up a new hobby in blacksmith. I guess.
Yeah, and then, or, you know, you can sell to everyone. You can sell to Whiterun and then establish a business. And then there's also the other half where you just go around and kill stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, Skyrim is a good representation of what the male fantasy is.
Yeah. What game was she even reacting to when that was going on? Like,
because it was like, I can only explain it as an era, but I think you'll understand what I mean. It was like that, like, 2016 Overwatch, like, era
yeah.
of games.
But like, what specific? Actually, I gotta search up the original video now.
No, I was gonna say, I think we need to know what game, because I'm curious about this too. I forget. So I'm curious what game set her off so bad that she had to be like,
Bro, what the fuck was she on about? Like,
I never heard this one.
you've never seen this,
No.
dare I say, infamous meme?
it was a BuzzFeed video.
That's how you know that shit was fucking.
I keep on seeing the clips, but like, it's not. I think it's edited. Oh no! I can't. What was she even talking about? It's
Did
just.
BuzzFeed did they take down the video?
I think they did.
Probably because of all the backlash from that one woman's comment.
Yeah. I wrote a blog post about why I hate video games. I wrote a blog post about why I hate video games. Original video.
Original. Ah, yes, cool.
Oh, they were playing Grand Theft Auto.
Okay, yeah.
I think.
I was gonna say I thought it was GTA 5, but
Oh wait, we can look at knowyourmeme.com.
there we go.
Yeah, it was a clip of feminists playing Grand Theft Auto posted by.
Oh, I've
BuzzFeed.
watched that. I think I've watched that. But it was not a BuzzFeed video. It was some other YouTube channel that did the exact same thing.
What was sexist about Grand Theft Auto?
I think they automatically made them go to the. I don't know. I mean, you
Hello?
Hello.
Can, hey.
Wait,
mean,
what
you
was
can make
sexist
a-
about Grand Theft Auto? Or what were they complaining about?
So you, if I remember correctly, do you?
Oh, cut it.
I'm sorry, Vlad. I only got like the first half of your question.
I can't actually think of anything.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
yep,
Yeah, I
we're
can
here.
hear you now.
Yeah. So I think, like I said, keep in mind I'm working with very skewered memory here. But I believe, I shit you not, the Grand Theft Auto thing was literally her just driving around at first, and then at one point they go to the strip club, and then they light that bitch up.
Oh.
Man, that's nothing.
So they literally went into the strip club and just shot it up.
Yeah.
That's like the Hitman Absolution thing.
Right?
That's exactly what happened with Hitman.
Like I'm not lying. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Like, or either way, the woman who said that was literally like reacting to a clip of just some dude just gunning down a woman, and she was like, "Nope, that's it."
Oh, what do you think she would have said if it was a dude getting gunned down? I mean, that's the thing. We gunned down everybody.
Woman, man, child.
Bro, I remember when they were trying to kill like
You're not
kids in
escaping
Skyrim.
me.
Yeah, like I said, this is why I could tell the people who like made that don't play video games because like realistically, if I'm gonna kill someone in any video game, I don't really care what gender you are. Chances are I'm either doing it like if it's in a Grand Theft Auto situation, I could just deadass be bored and unfortunately the NPC who just so happens to be woman came across my path.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know,
That's so happens
when
to
I
be
just
woman.
when I just want to kill something, I'm not gonna look for certain people to kill. I'm just gonna kill things.
Yeah.
God bless us all. In a video game, I have to say I meant in a video game.
What? The fact that you would do bad things.
Is it really bad?
Is it really bad to say?
In a video game.
We'll never know. Never. To each his own.
Whoa. I don't know what this guy's talking about. I have no idea what he is talking about.
Oh. Okay. Sorry. I think of Watch Dogs. I don't know if I barely killed anyone really, because it would penalize you or.
Yeah, I only don't kill people in games that they penalize me.
I remember when I was.
Well, I mean, even that, like that's the thing about that one clip too. Is like in Grand Theft Auto, even if you do kill, it's not like you don't have repercussions.
Yeah, yeah, cops go after you. That's the thing. It's like, it's kind of like the shrine thing, right? It's like, it's just
Like,
you know, you're
like
placed in an
even like
environment.
even in the even in like the main missions, like there's a good chunk of them where if you get the cops on you, you just fail.
Yeah, yeah, they take it grossly out of context. But hey, man, that you can't have that. That you see, that's why she hates video games. She wrote a blog post about it once. It appeals to the male fantasy. But that's the thing, like, okay, so stuff like that
Yeah, dude.
happens, and we think it's stupid, and it is stupid. But like, the gaming industry takes it so seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I don't understand too. Is because I also want to say that this happens in just video games, but it doesn't. I feel like this happens in a lot of art forms
Yeah, in movies,
where
shows,
like
comic books.
like just because someone wants to push their agenda, they'll take something entirely out of context just to be like, oh well, this here proves my point.
Yeah, and then like, that's the thing too. Like when their agenda gets pushed into the medium or the industry in general, and then like, it's just in there. That's why you got like so many fucking games looking like shit now.
They do look like crap.
Oh, they all look the same, right? Like,
That game, Avowed came out, right?
Avowed is a pretty good example.
Like graphically, graphically, it look graphically great. Some of
Those
them,
two. Or yeah, maybe just
but
some.
in every sense of the word, like even something as simple as just like the time of day, like every game has to be perfectly sunny, no cloud, ash weather.
Yeah.
Everything has to be great color, like you can see every single color.
It's just so.
Like there's no more atmosphere.
Yeah, there is no atmosphere in anything really.
That is true.
Well, I just.
Like whatever happened to, for example, Moon Knight aura farming on like a full moon. It's maybe slightly raining, you know.
Yeah.
Rose just posted up on a gargoyle.
Yeah, or like,
Straight,
yeah, like,
straight aura farming.
look at the new Suicide Squad game. Well, it's not new anymore, it came out a year ago at this point.
I feel like that game. There was so many things because I think it was first released like years ago, the trailer, and then every year it's like, oh, we're still making this game.
Or like the Gotham Knights game.
That game had the potential for aura and atmosphere.
It's
But
Gotham Knights is alright.
somehow they made Knight look plasticky.
Yeah, compare that to Arkham Knight.
Oh yeah, Arkham Knight. It's like
Like Knight in Arkham Knight. You know, it's fucking dark. It's brooding. You can tell like this is a rundown city. Like
Yeah, exactly. It's
You know
like
what's
something
crazy?
you want to be caught in. It's
That
like,
game, Arkham, came out in what, 2015? Arkham Knight?
yeah.
I think that year
Yeah.
was maybe the most special year of gaming ever, because
Dude,
Witcher
it's
3 came
so
out that
good.
year.
It was so
Witcher
good.
3 was that. What else? Every game that came out that year, you look a decade later, as in like now, and you're like, oh, they're pretty good graphically, a lot of good stories, a lot of good. I don't know what the hell they were drinking in the water, but it was some of the greatest. It was the greatest year.
I mean, bro,
Black Ops 3,
even
Black Ops.
even on the later half of that generation, like people like, and this might be an insanely hot take, but even God of War 2 isn't as good as God of War 2018.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna.
heard,
Yeah, okay, yeah, I agree with that. I
I
agree
hear a
with
lot
that.
of people say that.
I just never said it. I just never said it. I definitely agree with that. I think that.
I've never played, so I just don't know. Was it like a downgrade? That's all I hear.
I feel like like they're telling two different like stories or something. Like, cause
Oh,
like
really?
it's
And
like.
not, and also weirdly, a lot of people said that they didn't, but in my opinion, I feel like they changed the way the game plays because I played both of them on the exact same day, and I swear I was having trouble playing God of War 2.
Oh, like mechanically?
Oh, wow.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
like
I never tried it.
something just felt like playing the two games back to back. One of them just felt off, and it was God of War 2, obviously.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like the direction of the story.
And that's another thing too. Because in God of War 2018 they set up this really good redemption arc, and hear me out, post his redemption arc, while I still would have wanted the story to be with Kratos, I felt like the story should have been more about Atreus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if we're going to be moving in a new direction, trying to tell new stories, new pantheons even.
I feel like though. I feel like they were trying to undo whatever they did in 2018. Like,
I agree.
in 2018, it was about Kratos showing Atreus the hardships of the world, how to become a man.
Uh, his idea of what it means to be a good god.
Yeah, good God, and basically, you know, hang on, I gotta check out the window for something. And like for example, like, I don't know, I just, I felt like, you know, they kind of want to undo. It feels like they just softened everything in the second game, you know.
Yeah.
I get like characters changing and shit, but like I feel like sometimes they, I don't know. It felt like a fucking retcon of some things.
And you know what's funny is a game from that same era. I feel like has the exact opposite effect. RDR2 was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good. RDR2 was so good that people still to this day are asking them to make RDR1 in the RDR2 engine.
Yeah, dude, RDR2 is so, like, the story. Zach, you have to play Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like, it's so good. The story, everything about
Like,
the damn game is good. The story is like, it's.
the the story, I don't know how it was for you, but at least to me, like, with the opening, it starts off slow, but god fucking damn, once you get past the prologue and them setting up the gang, it grabs you right fucking away.
I just like how there's like barely any misses. There's like I can't recall any misses. It's like it's just good. It tells like a human story, and it's not like a synthetic human story like you got nowadays. How like, oh, you know, appeal to feelings and stuff. No, you.
You truly have a story about a man, an outlaw, seeking true Red Dead Redemption.
It's literally the most human narrative in the past couple years. Like, there's
Oh, really?
more connection. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, it's just human. It's the most human. It's just the most human thing. And like nothing beats it. It's like you see all facets of humanity. Um, I just don't even know how to like. I'm sorry, I had to check out the window.
Like, no, and I get it, because it really is hard to explain why RDR is so good, because it just does so many like little and big things, like, right. Like, the only game that I could think that had that level of, like, it just felt good to play this game was Grand Theft Auto 5. Because it felt like it did everything 4 did, which that game also was just as loved as RDR2, and it just did it better.
Alright, I'll be back. I'll be back.
That's interesting. The only RDR I played was like that zombie one.
Oh, so you owned RDR1?
No, I played it at a friend's house and I played like the zombie version and that was it. I never actually got around to playing fully the real one. Oh wait, give me 1 second. Yeah, yeah. No, no. Yeah, yeah. I am back, sorry.
There we go. I also, weirdly enough, got disconnected off Discord, like, when that
Oh,
happened.
really?
Yeah, my Discord fucking crashed.
That's funny. But yeah, maybe I should get. I don't know. I will. When it comes to gaming in general, I just have a hard time playing things. And I know last week the things I said I
I'm
didn't
back.
mean. But I realized it takes so much out of me to try something different, and it's not because I bet I can enjoy a lot. I just don't let myself get to that point. Like I have a horrible mindset. Like I'll be 10 minutes into a game, and if I don't feel like I'm enjoying it, even though I know I probably could, I'll just never touch it again.
You sound like you got a problem with shorts.
I limit myself. That's why I don't play like almost. The only things I play are things from like 10 years ago.
Well, good thing RDR is almost 10 years old.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's wild. That's
It's
crazy.
8 years old.
Bro,
Right,
how
it's 8
the
years
fuck
old.
is it 8 years old?
Yeah.
RDR2 is already 8 years old. And weirdly
I think
enough,
it's 7. It's 7 years old.
it
It
is.
came out 2017, right? Or 20?
2018, I thought.
Oh,
Weirdly enough, that game has become, and I can only use this word in the highest of praise. That game has become the Witcher 3 of, like, graphical test demos. That and Cyberpunk. Which
Oh, really?
also, despite being an old game and having the worst launch ever, still is like, if you gotta show off the graphics in a game, I mean,
It sucks that Watch Dogs had that amazing E3 demo.
There's a lot of games that have that. But then you find
But-
out they were running on like a crazy ass
Yeah,
high-end PC
but
or
at
something.
least the game was still fun though. At least the game.
I
Like that
tried
first
playing
Watch
it, but I
Dogs,
just wasn't able to.
like, as in like just get into it. Or...
No, the disc never loaded for me for some reason.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Oh, so you still never actually played it?
No.
No.
I think I'll ever play it.
I love that game so much. I
I
think
played Watch Dogs 2.
I have
I-
Watch Dogs 2, but
I heard mixed things because if you started playing Watch Dogs 2 before Watch Dogs 1, you'll have like a diverse community. You'll have like a diverse.
It's like, actually, okay, that's another thing too, okay? I mean,
It's like the Assassin's Creed community, like we were talking about.
because Watch Dogs 2 has a completely different vibe from Watch Dogs 1.
Yeah, but they did that on purpose. They just wanted to try.
Yeah, but like, it feels like now everything they make
People
looks
love
like
2,
Watch
though.
Dogs 2.
2.
It doesn't even matter if it, like, Rainbow Six now looks
Yeah.
like Watch Dogs 2.
What's the third one called?
Legion?
You know,
Legion.
Legion?
Yeah. And that I think a lot of people agree on both sides. If you're a Watch Dogs 1 or 2 fan, that game just sadly they don't know what direction they were trying with because you don't even have a main protagonist anymore. You can be whoever. Which that's the idea behind.
I think it was a cool mechanic. It just had a shit story.
Oh,
and
what are they
everything
called?
else.
DedSec or something? The hacker community.
Honestly, there's only one reason that Watch Dogs 1 failed and led to the change IMO, and it really was just how bad of a launch it had.
Did it have a bad launch? I don't remember. Like I
Brother,
don't remember.
Brother, that was the No Man's Sky before No Man's Sky.
Oh,
The
yeah, okay.
last No Man's Sky before No Man's Sky was Watch Dogs.
Yeah, it came out weird. It was a lot. Of
It was
problems.
buggy, right? It was buggy.
Yeah.
The graphics weren't
Yeah,
what they said
it was
it would
bad.
be.
Yeah, it's but also it's still I love that game. Aiden Pierce, one of my favorite protagonists. They made an amazing protagonist, and then like they just gave up like that narrative, and then they weirdly bring him back for a DLC in Legion, and they had an Assassin's Creed thing. Like Assassin's. Oh, those are the modern assassins in Watch Dogs.
I felt like it just got way like even the story got too
That's actually
easy.
sad. I just realized modern assassins are in the Watch Dogs timeline.
Well, I mean, it's all connected.
I know, but those are your modern assassins. Like that week.
Oh,
It wasn't the best storyline. I mean, it was cool.
I mean, you can
but-
also see the deterioration in narrative.
How long have we been going?
Well, we just broke the 3 hours.
Okay. Unless you have anything else, I think I'm good there though.
I think that's it. Unless Flag got something else to say.
No, I'm good.
Alright, well, I guess this concludes the 3rd episode
The
of
Dark
the Dark Age of
Dark
gaming.
Age.
I think I might just title this one the Dark Age of Mediums
Supremacy.
or something.
This is
Yeah,
the Dark
it's
Age
Dark
supremacy.
Yeah, I think this is the Dark Age of media, bro. Like we're just cooked.
We're cooked, guys.
I say that, but there are things I do like. The hidden gems once in a while.
Hey man, play the Balatros.
Yeah, indie games. I'm definitely getting there's
What's
games
that-
I'm
what's
playing.
that water
and
game? Not Sea of Thieves, but like the one where you're like underwater as a
Subnautica?
Dave the Diver.
Subnautica and those games, both Dave the Diver and Subnautica. I know those are totally different games, but they both seem very interesting to me.
And yeah,
For totally different reasons.
play the indies, and honestly, this is probably bad, but just be careful who you share the indies to.
Wait, I just really quick.
Don't want it becoming too mainstream.
I just realized the company Tencent, were they the company that was considered like a ban list or something, right?
Yeah. Or not ban list, but I think they're considered like a military.
Yeah, because you know how Warframe, like Tencent owns part of Warframe.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that. I was like, I wonder what the future for just like just 10 cents a company regarding, well, this is a Canadian game, but this is a Canadian. I wonder how that's gonna be.
Canada.
Canada.
Uh,
But yeah, see whatever happens next week, whatever.
Yep. All right.